thrust, get yourself to the control point of a strike.
There we go.
All right.
If it's double, it'll continue on. If it's like an offhand arm shot and there's an afterblow, that's still a point scored with a point deducted, so it'll finish there. Okay, any other questions? No? Okay. Pool 1.
Pool 1. First matchup will be Thomas Delhawk in black, Kevin Rare in gold. On deck, we have Tyler Thorsten Oliver in black and Griffin Wolf in gold.
Do I have my judges for my first pool?
And welcome to the 2019 Blood and Iron Tartan fights. This is the inaugural fight. This is April of 2019. You are watching this stream live from Blood and Iron Martial Arts.
Are we good?
I think so. Yeah. Hey, Nicholas.
Move over a little bit so I can actually take over.
Well, that's.
Hopefully we should.
You want to pull up the picture-in-picture on for me again?
Which picture?
Thank you.
Yeah. What's streaming right now live?
Yep. This is all live now.
Right. Because what we've got in the picture-in-picture is something different.
Before we start,
Oh, there's a delay in the stream,
Right.
so it's gonna.
So right now,
line
you're
up
there.
for gear
I have to
check,
be
please.
here, right?
Yep.
Oh, you can see me now, right?
Or you can just turn the laptop.
Yeah. You can just move this, right?
There you go. Cool. Fucking technology's amazing.
Yeah. We love it.
What?
Or he's trying to protect the mats.
Oh yeah.
You remember the very expensive mats that we have? Yes.
All right.
For those of you who are just joining us now, my name is Thomas Potter, and this is Lee Smith. Lee is the head instructor, creator, and founder, along with Nicole Smith, of Blood and Iron Martial Arts.
That's quite a time delay, huh?
Yeah.
So we're about to start this cool tournament. This is a first for us. We're going to start doing live streaming of our small tournaments. We're going to have commentator. Potter and I are going to be the normal commentators for this. I'll fight Eric in a match later. We're going to do a match style as well, kind of at a break, of two of our more of our top tier people. Just kind of an exhibition match. And hopefully, if this continues, we're going to keep doing this.
And if you have questions, feel free to send in questions to Blood and Iron Martial Arts, and we'll hopefully be able to answer all of your questions. We're probably going to get Reese to go over the scoring profile one more time for those of you who didn't hear it earlier. Reese! Reese!
Rule set.
Would you be so kind as to step in and give the point breakdown one more time? Only this time.
Just for our viewers.
Face the camera, right there.
All right, so points one more time. There's going to be 3 points for the upper opening. That includes the head, the neck, and the shoulders. It's going to be 2 points for the sword arm from the shoulder down, and for the lower legs from the knees down. 1 point will be scored from armpits to top of the knee, and for the offhand arm. It is 3 points for a disarm, -1 for an afterblow, 1 point for a ring out, 3 doubles and pools, and you'll be forfeited for that match. And then doubles in the eliminations will be point deductions going into your next match.
Thank you, Reese.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Reese's first tournament. He is actually the head organizer of this. He has permission to come out and build this up, so this is all his work, and we're just kind of like tools and parts of the machine here.
Today we have to do little or nothing, which is kind of nice. It's one of those kind of good days on a Saturday.
Cool.
So now we're going to find out who our first 2 fighters are going to be.
So first 2 fighters.
Okay, so up now.
Next up, Thomas Delhawk in black, Kevin Ritter in gold. On deck, Tyler Thorsten Oliver in black, Griffin Wolf in gold.
Gold corner, black corner.
And then welcome Corrigan Cassidy back. He's a great
Tables, are
director.
you ready?
He's had lots of
Judges, are you
experience.
ready?
And,
Fighters, are you ready? ready?
Nice to see him back on the floor.
Begin.
Kevin DeRitter's pretty good. He's placed third in Combat Con in single stick and he's won a bunch of tournaments. But Thomas is one of the better guys coming up from the island, so he's pretty strong.
We'll see more of Thomas when we go to the Victoria Highland Games next month.
Point for black. Target
Yeah, really
area.
this is a warm-up tournament for the Victoria
Yeah.
Highland
Head.
Games.
3 points for black.
These guys wanted to have something for Tartan Day, and they got it.
Ready? Begin.
Oh, nice
That
strike.
was nice.
Very clean. Kevin DeRitter's
Point for
been
goal.
around for a while now.
Target area.
He came from Holland to train here, and he just
Hey,
continues to impress
3
everyone
points
around him.
for goal.
Won his red rank 2 years ago, and he just continues to push the envelope.
And he trains just as hard as he runs the class when he runs his class when he's teaching as well.
Thomas is assistant instructor from Victoria. He's also really improved over the last 6 months.
He's quick. Oh. And as soon as I say that, Kevin sees that hole.
Point for goal.
Seizes
Target
it.
area.
Not many people are quicker than Kevin DeRitter. He's not big, but he's
Kick
fast.
for above
Yeah.
the knee. 1 point goal.
1 point goal.
Fence.
Where'd that go? Looked like weak
Straight
quality.
into the inside of the leg.
Judges.
Yeah, not quite quality. Oh, he's gonna give it to him.
Are you calling no point or no call?
I can't see from my side.
Okay. Judges, bring it in.
So, Lee, you want to explain to our viewers exactly what's happening?
So
in
it
the-
looks like the strike was kind of like insufficient in terms of
Alright.
contact. So
1 point
what ends up happening?
goal.
Oh, you're giving it to him. I didn't think it was very good, but I mean that's judge's call, director's
Right.
call, not ours.
There we go.
Forearm shot.
Yeah.
Kevin DeRitter.
Judges. Point
If you
for
get
goal.
in a
Target
cutting
area.
exchange with that man,
Sword
he
arm.
is very, very
2
fast.
points for goal.
2 points, goal.
It's like a.
Fence.
He's wearing his orange jacket. He's like a walk. Yeah, for all our viewers watching, if you watch our channel a lot, you'll see a guy fighting in an orange jacket. That's actually Kevin right there.
Yeah.
He's kind of a pylon of death.
Yeah.
Tom's doing good though. He's holding his own against
Oh,
Kevin,
yeah.
which is impressive. Beautiful leg shot. That's fast.
Judges.
Oh,
Point for goal. Target
thanks for
area.
letting me know I'm too quiet. I'm trying to be a little louder.
Below the knee.
Might have to move.
Just because I'm closer.
Yeah, I might have to move over a little bit too.
Yeah. There we go.
Thomas and I got a cuddle now. That way I can hear me on the mic.
That's a horrible thing.
Is that better, Heather?
And the winner of our fight was Mr. Kevin DeRitter.
No surprise.
Not a surprise.
I would expect he'll probably win today. He's probably the strongest competitor on the field, although there are some really tough customers out here fighting. Like most of our senior guys, like other than Kevin, Kevin's pretty much the highest ranking guy allowed to fight. But the more senior guys like Jesse Tucker, myself, Eric, we're all just doing exhibition matches instead. Make it a little more fair, make it a little more sporting for our newer guys coming up.
Yeah.
They need the experience,
Well,
right?
that's one of the things with running any kind of quality martial arts school, regardless of what the martial art is that you're teaching. You want to be able to encourage and enrich your students so that they learn how to get better. And just beating the crap out of them on a regular basis just to prove that you're better than them doesn't make them better.
No, it
It's
doesn't.
better when they get to succeed against their peers and bring up their skill set.
Like, admittedly, I'm a little better than Eric Bailey. I'm his teacher, but I mean,
Table, are you
it's
ready?
it's a pretty small margin, right?
Yeah.
He's a great fighter,
Fighters, are you ready?
and I have come close to
Alright,
losing to him
fence.
before, and I've definitely lost exchanges in sparring with him. He's very, very fast, very strong.
And contrary to popular belief, you and I are getting old.
Point.
That's true.
Clear corner.
And Eric is still 13, forever.
Especially in his mind.
We're getting suggested to put the mic between us so people can hear us better.
Awesome. Awesome.
So no quality is this.
Let's see if we want to put this in front of us more or what.
Yeah.
Looks like that was a no quality shot.
Actually on both. The initial strike would have been from goal coming in.
There we are. Thanks, viewers. You guys are helpful. We appreciate it.
Excellent.
Oh, I got a question here. Oh yeah, he's already John's already answered it. The guy in checkered shirt is a director. It's the best tartan he has. It's just pretty bad. So, I mean, we'll have to rectify that in the future. but Reese is the head director of this tournament. So his name that's Reese Pollock.
Point for
So,
goal.
yeah,
Target
he's,
area.
as John stated, he is there to hold
1
the
point
match.
for goal.
So it's just a safety thing and kind of carried by everybody in HEMA tournaments, and there's lots of historical precedence for a director carrying a director's staff.
I, of course, came properly attired for the tartan fights.
I got mine too. Got my tartan, my family kilt.
That's it.
Smith tartan, hell yeah.
Mine is a combination Elliott's and Collins.
Irish.
Yeah.
Yep.
Irish pride, baby.
2 points for black.
2 points, black.
Interesting.
Fence.
Better hit than I thought it was.
You can't see everything from the side. That was nice.
Yeah.
Tyler Corson Oliver is been with us since he was like 13, 14. He's been training a long time. He's been fighting adults for a really long time, so he's pretty fearless. And this year he'll be moving over to the Victoria style and training there because he's going to be going to UVic for engineering or computer science, one of the two. She
He'll be-
can't see either of us.
2 points, black.
Who can't see either of us?
All right.
2 hands, too many games. Oh my goodness. That's who was talking. It was Heather, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Can you see us now, Heather?
Black. Target area.
How exactly the signs?
2 points for black.
2 points for black.
Fence.
So how exactly the signs?
Oh, when the judges are indicating where the hits are made, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So just basically,
Target area.
see, he targets to black, and then he signals where the hit was landed.
Okay.
They're carrying a black stick and a gold stick, which are referenced by the bands that the fighters are wearing on their non-fighting arm.
Nice cut.
Wow.
Griffin's pretty good.
He
He's
is-
come
he
up a
is.
long time, but I mean,
He's an aggressive little fighter, isn't he?
Tyler's a really upcoming talent. He made top 8 in Victoria Highland Games longsword last year. And he was like 17, which is pretty strong showing for a steel longsword tournament.
First double.
Aaron Players is talking about not having a lot of steel sparring.
No, we're not opening one in Texas right now, but we do have Blood and Iron New Mexico right now, based out of Silver City, headed by Justin Singh.
Yeah.
So, eventually Connecticut will be a location. We'll just keep opening them up. We just need more people training and more good instructors coming out. Yep, New Mexico is right. Scott McGregor writes New Mexico. It's true.
Yeah.
1 point goal.
Good. Oh, Griffin took a good point on there.
Well, you got to get.
Nice shot to the head. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very clean by Tyler Corson Oliver. Took Griffin off balance, strike right to the side of the head. I mean, Griffin's a good fighter, but Tyler's fight team. He's assistant instructor level, really strong. Oh, Dallas Fort Worth. Dallas Fort Worth. I believe my friend Rand Pleasant is actually over there.
Oh.
Yeah, so
really?
I know there's a club in Dallas Fort Worth run
Yeah.
by a guy named Rand Pleasant. It's pretty good, so might be worth checking out. I don't know the name of that club right off the top of my head, but I do know if you look for Rand Pleasant, you'll find the club you're looking for.
Oh.
3 points minus 1.
Yeah, once I finish med school.
Yeah, exactly.
-1. Black, match is black.
Yeah, as expected. This is a tough hit. I wouldn't it's hard to be like a second tier here. The guy I think will probably come out of this pit for sure will be probably Tyler Corson Oliver or Thomas Delmont. One of the two will come out of there. Though they're probably gonna be fighting for second place unless Tyler takes out Kevin, which is unlikely, but it's possible.
Yeah.
How
Fairly.
old do you have to be to join the HEMA club? That's a good question. I mean,
Huh.
to join a HEMA club, like most start around 14 and 16. Depends on the club and depends on
Yeah.
the insurance they have. You have to just ask. Like we start kids as young as 8, but I mean, I know Chad from Comox, who's here today. He has to wait. His insurance only covers up to 16.
Yeah.
So I mean, it depends.
It really is regional.
So you just have to call and ask, or message him and ask. Yeah, 18 and 16. It's about standard. 16 to 18.
Yeah.
All right, gold self calls. 2 points.
But there's more and more youth programs even opening up too, all over the place. Nice, good honor. Gold self calls.
Good. Nice.
12? Oh, blood and iron, sure, if you were here. But you could just ask him.
And then come visit here all the time.
Now, Irwin's actually not just a good fighter. Irwin makes his own knives.
Really?
Yeah, he does. And he's really giving Kevin a challenge, which is surprising. He's a good fighter, but I mean, he's really improved over the last while. Very quick. Yeah, he's actually sponsoring VHG with one of the handmade knives he's made.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Also, people don't know what Irwin Lee here is. He's a fisherman.
He's a fisherman.
Oh yeah, he fishes and he goes to engineering school, makes knives and trains.
Cool.
Grass never grows under that kid's feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right.
I think we need a wider camera. We'll get too big.
Yeah, I know, right?
What's my favorite blade type to use in HEMA? Honestly, it depends on my mood. I like it all. I do everything from rapier, knife, wrestling more Glima style, but I mean, long sword. I'm not really on a long sword kick lately. I train it, but I'm actually more interested right now in sabers, going back to saber, side sword, you name it. I like single hand swords.
I got to get back to rapier this year. You know, I haven't done rapier in over 2 years.
No,
It's been almost fucking 3 years since I did rapier.
Yeah. Now these guys are fast. Kevin DeRitter legitimately is fast. He is known for it. Like he's very, very quick. People underestimate him, and he'll be on you faster than. Well, I can't really say that, but I mean, faster than Thomas on a new one.
That's pretty quick. That's pretty damn quick.
Oh yeah, Russ is there as well. I don't know where Russ is based at, but I fenced him. He was pretty good. John mentions Russ here.
Yeah, low leg shot.
Yeah, I love side sword. I'm testing a pair of side swords right now from Kevinton, and we're working with them right now. But the handle cracked, the handle cracked. So I mean, we're getting a replacement handle. They shipped us the wrong wood, so these guys, Kevinton's fantastic in terms of customer service. Can't recommend them highly enough. But until I can continue my testing of side swords, I can't really do a review on them.
Yeah.
But I love side sword, and for the month I got to spar with them, I really enjoyed it.
Oh wow.
Nice movement.
Target area.
Oh yeah.
This was very clean tournament. No doubles so far.
Yeah, I know, right? No afterblows.
No afterblows. Very clean. They're fighting like they respect the weapon, which is nice. But then again, low arm stick hurts. So
Yeah.
good movement. Oh, that leg shot. Wow.
Judges. Target area. Low knee.
Yeah, it did.
2
It
points
happened.
gold.
Sure, I don't even know what HEMA Discord is, John, but I mean, plug it away, man. It's all good.
Next up, Thomas Delmont in black, Griffin Wolf in gold. On deck.
Yeah.
Irwin Lee in black, Tyler Thorson Oliver in gold.
Ask Nicholas.
Nicholas, can you post the live stream to the page? Can you get the link for the live stream posted to the
Oh, 8 would have been for our youth program, Heather.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bucklers were extremely practical. They're absolutely excellent. There's lots. If they weren't practical, they wouldn't be covered in so many different manuscripts. And,
Yeah.
and
you see them used offensively and defensively in the manuscripts and an instruction on how to fight with them.
in a variety of sizes and shapes.
Jeez, that's quick. Yeah, it was quick, all right.
Yeah. Griffin calls his hit back, and then he calls it. Ooh, close. insufficient contact
Watch
so
your
far.
feet.
Nope, you just made a little. Oh, nice. There it is.
was.
Yep. These guys are actually the same rank. Thomas is our first level assistant instructor, as is Griffin. Griffin's kind of a cool kid. He started with us in the kids program actually, and he's graduated to adult program, and then he's actually on our advanced classes now. When I first met Griffin, he couldn't take a hit with a foam boffer, and now he fights stick, longsword, and everything else like everybody else.
Fights men.
Oh, he's tough, man. He hits hard too. I assure you, I took it easy on him one day. I didn't do it twice.
Well, we're fatter. There's more target area for them to attack.
That is absolutely true. But I'm on keto right now, so I mean, I'm losing weight fast and
Excellent.
getting muscle. So I'm actually liking the keto quite a bit.
I'm liking this new Irish whiskey that I have at the house.
Small area to put at your hands. You use it like a cone, so it's a cone of defense.
Yeah.
So by pushing it out, it actually creates a great. They're using the geometry of buckler.
Yeah.
Creates a greater surface area to defend yourself.
So what you end up with is this, like this.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you have to get into here, and I'm going to invite you in every single time. I'll have a buckler there, that nice cone here, and my sword off to the side, and say, "Come on in, come fight me."
Little tip tappy there. I didn't like that hit personally, but the judges are going to give it to him. Kind of a weak hit, but I mean, not judge. 70% accuracy is good accuracy of judges. Judges doing the best they can. Oh yeah!
Well, that was it.
Ouch!
Judges. Target area.
4th and 5th rib.
1 point black.
Thing took his breath away.
Yeah, I think so.
He's holding his own. Oh, nice shot.
Wow.
Judges.
He's definitely Thomas definitely fighting a lot like his teacher Eric Bailey.
Yeah.
Very quick leg shots, very quick defenses, lots of circling.
Wow, look at that, eh? That's
Quick.
That's the same spot as the last one.
Yeah, even though it's for a single point, doesn't feel very good.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Target area.
got serious fast. Nicely done.
3 points black.
Fireball cinnamon whiskey.
Oh,
John, we gotta introduce you to some of the better
dude,
whiskeys.
come on now.
There's some great rye out there, man. Unbelievable.
Red
rye.
breast pot stilled Irish
That's
whiskey,
Irish.
John.
No,
Come
but
on
that's-
now.
He's talking about Canada, though.
Okay, right.
So, I
Fine.
mean, there's some great whiskeys out of Canada. You just have to know where to look.
Yeah.
But I mean, no one makes a rye like a Canadian whiskey.
Yeah.
A Canadian rye is the best,
Yeah.
world best. Man, but finding a true rye here, pretty hard. A nice blend if you're interested in Canadian whiskey, Dark Horse. I had Dark Horse. It was good for the price. Excellent.
There's one that I tried out in Alberta. This veteran small distillery is making it. It was pretty good.
Ooh, that might be our first double. Yeah, it was the first double.
Yeah.
Judges for a minute.
Well, Aaron, if anyone, says here, I understand that your opponent's a better sword spar, can easily hit an unprotected area. The reality is your opponent's better than you. His chance of hitting whatever area he wants is high.
Yeah, it's going to be
So,
strong that way.
he's got to train hard.
First
Train hard, find the best teacher you can find, and that's honestly the best you can do. Sharpen the physical, sharpen the mental, and then get a good teacher. Nice. These guys are serious about defense. Whoa. That was good. I didn't quite look like he got the strong. It looked like he hit more with the strong of the blade.
Yeah.
And didn't look like he really followed through. I agree with Tony. The judge right there was pretty good.
Bring it in.
Our buckler still used today. Yep, sword and buckler is tournament style that you will find in all over HEMA. So Europe they fence it, here in North America they fence it. I mean, if you go on HEMA ratings, you can see. And I mean, it's fun. Sword and buckler is great. You compare it with side sword, you compare it with a single-handed cruciform sword. I know a lot of the Persian martial arts use a sort of buckler with a saber. So it's like, it's even cross-cultural. There's bucklers and small shields all throughout the world.
Yeah.
Different cultures.
They go by different names.
And definitely people still use butlers. I wish I had one myself. Maybe one day that'll be Julian. Not Thomas. He wouldn't get up for anything.
Nope.
He'd just lay around, drink all my whiskey.
That's right. When you're good at something, play to your strengths. And if you had Julian as your butler, you'd have sharp swords all over your house and knives everywhere.
Julian heard us.
Judges, are you ready? Ready. Fighters, are you ready?
And Julian is closer to Jeeves. Ooh, this will be a good fight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Irwin, wow.
That was a nice little cut.
He is fighting extremely well. In some circles, people still use kite shields.
Oh, the Targe? Yeah.
Yeah, Targe.
Yep.
We're going to be doing a Targe tournament this year at Highland Games as the invitation. Targe and back and
backsword?
Yeah, backsword.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Not really like anything I would have called.
Didn't look like it was an intentional.
Yeah, like the major weapons for HEMA tournaments are pretty much sword and buckler, rapier and dagger, long sword obviously. Saber is coming up. Single stick is more like low level, more intermediate. Like you see a lot of those. And Messer are probably the really major tournaments you see in HEMA these days.
Oh,
Ouch!
Judges. Third area.
Man, Irwin's fighting well.
yeah.
1 point black.
1 point flat.
I hit him in the chest. So.
Fence.
Yes, our goal, John, is to have a Highlands live stream. Wow, that was a quick leg shot. Tyler just came in. Low fake, high. Parry. Looks like Irwin might have got the afterglow.
Goal.
I couldn't see because Tony's butt was in the way.
Fence.
Big Tony. Oh, now he's just trying to rush him and put him in the corner to keep him off balance. Not giving him a chance to get moving.
None of those hits were very good.
No.
Contact wasn't really made.
Judges, bring it in.
They call. It's funny. The thing that Scott McGregor comments, that thing that Irwin just did, lock high and rotate down the leg. Well, yeah, within Blood and Iron you might call it, and Blood and Iron Victoria call it the Kime, but the rest of the world calls it Lee Smith. I kind of learned it from someone.
Yeah.
That is my signature.
That was nice. Oh.
Judges. Third area.
Tony move a little bit so he can't
2 points black.
Yeah.
Fence.
Tony's realizing he made a better door than a window.
Yeah.
Tony's really confident as judging. He's an excellent fighter. He's a good club leader. He's been doing really well lately too. He came back from Mexico with a third place finish and a third place finish in advanced longsword and second place finish in cutting.
Yeah.
So really, really good. Eric thought it as that. That's because Eric didn't like it when I won my beer and I hit him in the nuts with a similar shot that year at the Highland Games. The infamous beer call.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now the fighters are getting a little stressed. You can see that they're not really throwing the cuts as cleanly as they could. They're doing their best, but I mean, it's a tight match. They did award it to gold. Looks like Irwin called the shot against himself, which is very good, very honorable.
Target area. 2 points goal.
2 points goal.
Fence.
I mean, they'll probably call it, but I don't think the cut would have done anything at. I don't think the cut would have done a lot.
Judges, bring it in.
Yeah. Yeah, I think both fighters right now are at the spot where they're just trying to win.
Yeah.
They want to get this fight won and done.
And really, it's not the way to do it. Both fighters are better than this. I mean, they're good fighters, so let's see a little more of these guys. Oh, double. Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
And that's a fair call. And that affects their standing. That affects their standings in the software too. Cleaner you are, the more likely it is for you to advance. Oh, yeah, that was like that. That's how you do it.
That was nice.
That was excellent. Nice shot by Irwin.
Third area.
Yeah, Irwin's fighting on a Blood and Iron. Originally it was Blood and Iron Burnaby, now fighting on Blood and Iron Victoria. Oh, yeah, wow. This is a surprise. He's really coming back.
Judges. Target area.
That was upper leg. So
1 point block.
1 point block.
Fence.
oh, nice. Very good defensive play.
Yeah.
He's just baiting him in, making the parry, and striking and
1
coming back.
point block.
1 point block. Match block.
Yep. That's it. Good.
All right, thanks for coming out, Aaron.
Up next, Kevin Guerrero in black, Griffin Wolf in gold. On deck, Irwin Lee in black, Thomas Delmont in gold.
And later on, we're going to have our instructors doing matches, which Thomas will be commentating by himself.
Judges, are you ready? Ready. Fighters, are you ready? Ready. Fence.
All right, this is the one. Kevin here. Kevin versus Griffin. And Griffin's really surprising. Most likely you'll see Kevin Ritter take Griffin in probably headshots or leg shots. The way they both fight. Kevin adjusting his gear. Good footwork out of Griffin. Really nice hit. Very good play. Kevin's using that offside line really well. They high parry, cross, and then strike. Very nice.
Bring it in.
Extremely effective.
All right. Judges, target area. 3 points black.
3 points black.
Fence.
Get some water here.
Oh, great.
Quick feet again.
Yeah.
Nice cut. Fake.
Oh, I'll take Fizzy. Thank you.
Fake out. Strike to the head. Kevin
Third
Durant.
area.
He's quick, and I do expect to probably see him in the finals today.
Fence.
Yeah, Griffin is one of the youngest. I think he's 18 this year. Ah, greetings from Brazil. Hello, Brazil. Welcome to the show.
Right on.
No exchange.
No exchange.
Drinking an amino acid drink today. Just can I get my caffeination level up? It's caffeine and amino acids. Maybe be at my best. I'm going to fight Mr. Eric.
Yep.
That's since Julian has our new camera.
Wow.
Oh, again.
That was
ouch.
a nice hit.
When you hear that thwack, you know that's going to bruise in the morning.
Yeah.
I mean, good reason to have good footwork and move those legs. Yeah, Griffin's a good fighter, man. Like he's holding his own against some serious big dogs. Nice. He's self-called. Yep. Good honor.
Very nice.
The big thing too, especially is like when you're in the middle of a tournament, you know it's good. It's better to just call it and say what happened. You get hit, you get hit. It's not a big deal. Make it better next time.
Strike to the sword arm. 2 points black.
And he didn't have to do that, but you know what? He ends up losing the match. But at the same time, he maintains his dignity, and he's like, you know, and he has no interest in stealing a win from his brother. So that's really cool. That's good. Erwin Lee and Thomas Delmont. This could be really surprising if Erwin Lee takes this. I mean, he could be moving into the more final rounds, which I did not expect.
Huh.
No, he's good.
Are you ready? Yes. Judges, are you ready?
Ready.
This basket doesn't fit.
Fine spare basket. Everything good?
Fighters, are we ready?
Ready.
Fence!
And a big. Oh, this is gonna be good. Getting it on.
What?
Oh,
Whoa.
double.
First thing.
First double!
First double hits.
Well, when you're both hitting the leg, I mean, it's not a very good day. At least you both have a leg to help each other to the pub.
That's right. Come on, guys.
Oh, there we go. Thomas is pretty crisp. Now he's figured out his measure. He's going to use his long, lean self and get out of dodge, which is good.
2 points goal!
2 points goal.
Fence!
Both fighting a little linear. The first person who figures out they can circle and can get out of the corner will probably be the one who wins. Tony's much better away in the window. I couldn't quite see there.
Target area! 3 points goal!
Yep, 3 points to goal.
Fighters, bring
Thomas
it in.
Mott takes a definitive lead, 5 points over nothing.
Yeah, there's like equipment malfunction.
Fence!
I think he's okay. All right, there he keeps going. Good. Nice exchange.
Now, get out of there.
Very quick. Again, ooh, with the afterblow. He leaned in too far. Thomas came in, leaned in a little too far. Couldn't get himself out in time.
Judges, bring
And he
it
put
in.
himself in a spot where he's got nowhere to go once
Yeah.
he's backed himself right into that
If
corner.
he had been just a little more in balance, he would have been a lot better off.
And if he had started transiting left, he would have got himself out of trouble too.
Judge is convening a little too long here. I like Reese's sad attempt at blood. I mean, it's like his Tartan, very Canadian. Ooh, he gave 3 points to black. Judge convened in reverse decision.
Huh.
Wow, that's Ooh, nice.
Get out of there.
Judges,
True, point black with afterblow.
target area.
Leg, yeah. High leg, low leg.
1 minus 1, black.
Good call, director. Good call, director.
Fence!
You're not sure? Average it out. Good job. This is Reese for the first time really directing a tournament. That looked like a fairly weak shot. Didn't look like he had a lot of power behind it. I wouldn't have given it to him. See what the judges say?
Yeah.
Oh, he wants rather self-call. I mean,
You're self-calling? Yes.
he self-calls on sword arm. Good honor for
Good.
Good
Well
honor.
done. Good.
I didn't think it was that good, but if he said it was good, you know, my old eyes might be deceiving me.
He's the one on the receiving end of it
That's
too.
right, he'll know. And Erwin knows what a good hit feels like.
If he's like, oh, my arm is numb. Yeah, he hit me. Don't do that.
Nice.
Judges,
Yep, agreed. Point
target
good.
area.
Arm or torso? Yep, arm, sword arm.
2 points goal.
That was good.
2 points goal. Match goal.
Yep, match gold. As expected. Erwin put up a hell of a fight, man. Really surprising. Good on him. Did really good.
Kevin DeRitter.
Not bad from the little knife maker from White Rock.
On deck, Erwin Lee in black, Griffin Wolf.
He always even made his own messer. Erwin? Yeah, he's made his own messer.
Wow.
Very cool. I mean,
That's a cool piece of gear.
yeah, when I first met him at 16, he's already making knives, and I was like, oh, okay, bring him in and show me. And I was like, wow, it's like he made some absolutely excellent stuff.
Wow.
Okay, so this, guys, is probably going to be the fight you want to watch. Kevin versus Tyler. And this will pretty much decide where Kevin sits in the rankings. This will be fast and be furious.
Fighters, are you ready? Fence!
These two are both trained partners, both on Blood and Iron Burnby's fight team. Whoa, very fast. Oh, self-called. Wow. I heard it, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Wow. Nicely
I
done.
didn't even know where it went.
Sword arm.
Oh.
It was like, I heard it was
Find
definitive.
yourself calls. 2 points flat.
2 points flat.
Fence.
Well, that's springy Kevin. He's a quick Dutchman, that one.
Unlike the minty Dutchman.
Yes, unlike Lopez the Minty Dutchman, his original teacher. Oh, nice voiding. He's like just an inch out of measure each time.
Yeah.
Pop, pop, bam. Just basically dodge, dodge, dodge. Very quick, very precise. These guys are both good fences, as you can see. Tyler is young and fast. Kevin's in his prime. And he's really like, he came to us without a lot of experience in some kind of weapons, and now he is just really just a terror with them.
Yeah.
And Kevin refuses to take the 3 points and goes for the chest. It hit him in the chest, takes the lower point target to be honorable.
Good.
3 points flat.
Nope, they decided it was a headshot. Sometimes the director says no,
Yeah.
but you know, you got to give him the credit for telling the truth. Good movements. Close, close. He's like half an inch out, half an inch more. Wow. Wow, nice exchange.
Judges.
I would have given that one probably a Tyler. Tyler's like blow looked solid. Looked like Kevin was kind of off.
Judges, bring it in.
Kevin calls his back flat. That's exactly what I thought it was.
Yeah.
What a really good call. Gives Tyler the hit. That was rightfully his.
3 points
Nicely
goal.
done. Good job, Kevin.
That's nice.
I mean, these guys are so fast. It's hard for me to see. And there he is. The Kevin DeRitter leg shot. You gotta be careful with that. You gotta be careful with that. He will take it from you every time. He's very, very fast. Oh. Oh, nice hit.
Judges.
Yeah.
Target area.
Just enough. Upper leg.
1 point
I
flat.
think he's just inching him out.
Yeah.
But you know, I wouldn't take young Tyler for granted. He is quick. As you can see. This is a great match. Oh, nice.
Judges.
Yeah, correct call. Kevin didn't have a lot on his stick. And Tyler definitely
Target
has.
area. 1 point goal.
Good call. Good call.
1 point goal.
Fair call. Kevin didn't quite have enough. Oh, nice hit to the sword arm coming in. Very clean.
Target area.
Roll strike.
2 points flat.
That's a win for Black,
Yeah.
probably.
That's flat.
Yep, match Black. Nicely done. Nice fight.
That was good.
That was excellent.
Next up in black, Erwin Lee in gold, Griffin Wolf on deck, Thomas Delmotte black, Tyler Corson Oliver gold.
It's a pretty long pool, or the 5-inch pool.
Dale, are you ready?
What's the pool length? How many inch pool?
Judges, are you ready? Ready. Fighters, are you ready?
I talked to my technical director here. How many people in each pool? Oh, 2 pools of 8? 2 pools of 8. How they're doing?
Let me make sure.
Hey, Texas, how you doing? Welcome into the show. We have Lance Bonner from Texas just joined us.
Cool. People from all over the place, Canada, Texas, Brazil. Awesome. Nice. Well, Kevin's going back to back again, huh?
Target
Kevin,
area.
everyone else are-
No,
yeah.
that's
2
right.
points flat.
And they both move similarly, so I mean,
Fence.
both quick. You know, single stick is one of those things that people can get into pretty readily. All you need is some basically used sports protective gear, sticks. You can even make your own basket of leather if you're crafty. So I mean, it's not really a high start cost. It's a great way to get into the sport without having a lot of money.
Oh. John and Lance. I'm pretty sure we're not allowed to have a third person from Texas.
I think we are.
Are we allowed?
Yeah, Texas is cool. I'm a big fan of Texas. I've been there many times.
I like Texas.
Thank you, too.
Insufficient contact block.
Quality black.
Fence.
Where are you from in Texas, Lance Bonner?
Oh, nice. Again, very good. Quick counter. Parry, high parry counter. No quality. Again, Irwin refuses to take a bad point. Oh, wow. Cool. Who are you studying with, Lance? He's in Dallas, Fort Worth.
Another Dallas Fort Worth.
That point is a little not so good. You can see Griffin's getting tired. He's keeping up that pace of Irwin, who just does not seem to tire. He just continues to go hard.
My judges don't like it. Insufficient contact black.
I agree. Oh, we have a wardrobe malfunction from Little Griffin here.
Wait, wait 1 sec.
At least it wasn't a cup malfunction.
Fence.
Fuck all side Texas. Awesome. Nice.
Yep.
Very good. Very nice hit.
Judges.
Super clean, easy to judge. Could hear it everywhere.
2 points black.
2 points black.
Fence.
That did kind of look like Kevin DeRitter's hit, didn't it?
It did. It's like he's moving a lot like Kevin. Ooh, close. Nothing quite good there yet. You're getting
Very
tired.
close. Yeah. You can hear.
Oh, there it is.
You can hear them breathing from here.
Yeah, they're
That
Target area.
That was a great hit.
2 points black.
2 points black, match black.
Griffin's
Yeah.
fighting really well. I mean,
I know.
it's like some pretty hard.
That was really nice.
Yeah, very nicely done. You know, see the sportsmanship. These guys are all friends. They're there just in this tournament, kind of putting on a show for all you guys. This will be the last match of the pool. And I mean, the Victoria Highland Games is really our big Canadian event now. We had like 7 people last year from all the way from Louisiana, Mexico City. Our friends out there came up. I mean, we have more from Mexico City coming. We feel like far north is like Alaska, I think someone said. So Edmonton. I mean, some Edmonton guys are coming now. So I mean, some guys from Ontario are supposed to come in. So I mean, it's going to be pretty good. Like it's continues to grow every year. It'll be my final tournament. So. I'm retiring from my competitive career for a while, focus on teaching, focus on school. But I mean, I'll probably still fight like one-off matches here and there, but just no more big tournaments. I probably just won't handle it anymore. You know, I've been doing this hard for like the last 14 years.
And Texas, that means y'all can come on up here.
Yeah, you should. You'll find some good fights.
But I'm going to tell you right now, you need to book a hotel now, like now. Because the Victoria Highland Games, not only is it a place where Blood and Iron comes out and struts their stuff, but it's also
really
the oldest Highland Games in North America.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's the oldest Highland Games in North America.
I know the Prince
That's
has been-
continuously running.
Judges, are you ready? Fighters, are you ready?
I know the Prince has been to these Highland Games.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We got more fights going.
Here we go.
So who takes second place? Tyler or Thomas? Nice. Good, very equal. He's got what a pace. Very fast. Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa. Wow.
Judges.
Out. Oh, that was not double.
First double.
I don't think that's
I don't
double.
think that.
I don't think these guys even know what's going on. They're going hard. Tyler's panting a hell of a pace they're at. Tyler has excellent conditioning. Oh, there we are. And double. And afterblow. Blow with afterblow. What a pace. That is fast. Fast, fast, fast.
Yeah.
2 points goal.
2 points goal.
Fence.
Director made his call. Ooh, nice. Tyler wants it, but you know, these guys are fighting well.
Target area. 3 points goal.
Yep.
3 points goal.
Fence.
Ooh.
That's vicious. Yep. I would say it's insufficient contact.
Yeah.
Super fast, these guys.
Insufficient
They really
contact
came out
goal.
swinging though, right off the bat.
Fence.
like 30 seconds. Oh, nicely done. Oh, come on, that was black. That was straight up black. Good call, Morgan Cassidy. I mean, it's hard to see. These guys are quick.
Yeah.
So I mean, I have to also have Tony's butt in the way, and I mean, now Tony's butt's becoming internet famous. Maybe we'll just put like 2 googly eyes on there or something.
Let's draw any more attention to Tony's butt.
Well, I mean, he's 6'6", so I mean, you're looking at it all day anyway. You're as short as we are.
Yeah.
No exchange.
Good call, director. Good call. No exchange. Very nice. These guys are just fast. They probably need the break.
Yeah.
There they go again. Probably the fastest match. Oh, good call.
That
Nice,
was
Tyler.
a nice flash.
Good call. Very quick cut.
Fighter stop calls.
What camera are we using to stream this? We're using a Canon D70 camera. Right to the sort of again, just not putting enough contact.
There you go.
Nice.
The camera that we can't afford for my class, Heather. So don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. She is.
She should. It's a hell of a deal right now. As we're replacing our camera, wait till you see the next one. Slow-mo is coming. It's gonna be like some Judge Dredd shit.
Loving it.
I think our viewers will be too. That's a big thanks to our Patreon, by the way. Thanks to all of our Patreon subscribers, because honestly, we could never have afforded this really awesome camera that we have bought recently.
Yeah.
They'll be announcing later on and giving the full deets. Let's just put it this way. It's sharper, it's faster, and it does slow-mo. Oh. I think that was...
We'll have to take it out to the range and put it on the tripod so I can do some transition rifle handgun stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
That would be excellent.
Target area.
Well, you and I. I love it, Lance. That's awesome.
Thanks, Lance.
Yeah, nice fight. And that's the end of pool 1. We're going to move right into pool 2, and after that, we're going to do some exhibition matches. Our exhibition matches today will be supposedly Jesse Tucker versus Stephen Kine.
Oh, that'll be
The
a
twins,
good fight.
yeah, those two have been training partners for like 8 years, so they're going to be fast. They have their own rule set, and Eric and I will be fighting basically the head of Blood 9 versus the head of Blood 9 Victoria.
Yeah.
He's at a disadvantage with me, but my leg shots are better, so we're not going to do leg shots. We're agreeing to that, and focusing more on upper targets, which she's actually very good at, so it makes it quite an even match.
Man, I get the weirdest followers on my Instagram, dude. I really do.
Funny part is, I actually wanted to do a really cool.
So Heather says, she says this.
480. Okay, yeah,
I don't know what that means.
I do.
Okay, good. There you go.
Yeah, the next camera we're gonna have to shoot this will be even of a much higher quality. I mean, realistically, we're streaming this in. It's probably streaming at a lower quality than we would like, but I mean, later as the camera gear goes up, and we get more lights next time, then our quality will jump up even higher, right? Admittedly, it's a dark room. Last couple days, our 2 ballasts burned out at the top there. So I mean, it couldn't get any sillier, but you know, things happen. You do the best with what you got.
Yeah. Colton's got.
What is it? What is what? The new camera? Oh,
Don't let him go down that rabbit hole. Not right
I'm
now.
not going to go down that rabbit hole. But let's put it this way. Let's just say it's good. It's real good. We're going to unveil it on a kind of a Patreon thank you video for everyone to see. I might have mentioned it earlier, but I mean, it's pretty good. Oh, this will be good. Oh, Jesse Tucker's competing. I guess he is.
Oh.
Ooh, wow. Okay, well this just changes the game. I guess he's not doing doing exhibition. He's
Has
training.
some giddy up.
Wow, this is Jesse Tucker is one of the best probably is the second highest rated fighter in Canada under myself. He is my first student, and he is extremely fast. You were in for a fight now. Oh wow! Chad calls his own shot. This is Chad. This is Chad Herbert from Comox Valley Sword Guild. So he's doing HEMA based out of Comox. He's a really good friend of our club, and he's a great guy. And he's doing a lot of good work. He's actually a very good fighter. He's extremely well at the Highland Games, and he's fast. He's very capable. He's lost a lot of weight recently too. Like he's probably dropped. Looks like he's dropped like 50 pounds, which is really impressive. He's on a really strict training regimen and diet. But he's also fighting Jesse Tucker, who is absolutely a monster. And Tucker's just medaled all over the world. He's won multiple tournaments. He's won with multiple weapons. Probably like, easily second best fighter in the country, and when I retire, probably the best. And you see, he just has such very crisp movements. Nope, not quite. He's going to offer it to him. It's no good. Chad declines. Very good honor. Wow. Ouch.
Point gold.
Dude, that hurt.
No. Hit him right to the... He didn't even hit him in the arm. Jesse's good enough that he targeted the... He actually just targeted the forearm guard. He's a very polite fencer. Oh, nice. Good shot. That's a spot.
Nice.
He doesn't get targeted in the legs often. That was a nice shot by Chad.
Lower leg, 2 points flat.
Good call. Nice hit. Very good. Yes, my tartan is family colors.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Point black. Target area head, 3 points flat.
Oh, Chad's stepping his game up. Nice. Now it's a fight.
Oh, now Jesse's
Now
into
Jesse
it.
can do it. Oh, in the face. Wow. Didn't even see it.
Judges.
Only heard it.
Point gold, target area.
Yeah.
Head,
Wow.
3 points gold.
3 points gold.
Hits.
He was playing before, now he's not.
Hold.
Strike with afterblow. Oh, they're going to call it a double.
Judges Smith.
Oh, yeah, Jesse does have unexpected range. He is very, very, very fast.
Yeah.
Double hits. First double hit. Hits.
Jesse's baiting him.
Yep. I would say something about baiting, but this is a family show. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Lower leg, gold, 2 points.
Yeah.
Points gold, that's gold.
Good fight, Chad. Chad stepped up and like nailed Jesse. He really made a fight. Jesse was playing, and Chad did not. And Chad made sure he took him seriously. Very good,
that's
Chad.
cool.
Andy Campbell, a new blood and iron convert, originally from the Okanagan Fight Guild. Much like Chad, also came from Okanagan Fighting Guild.
And now Chad's up in Comox, yeah.
Yeah, Chad's doing his own thing in Comox. So I mean, Okanagan was founded by my good friend Sean Oldham, and when Sean retired, he handed it over to Adam Ritz. He was a good guy, a good fighter, and still going. So there's some good graduates out of there. Andy came down here for school, so he's training with us. He's a hell of a fighter, Andy Campbell.
Scott's talking about when he fought Chad.
Oh, I know Cindy. Cindy Tarasenko. Yeah, Chad has gotten way faster. That headshot to Jesse was quick. It's unsurprising.
Huh. Well, Scott McGregor, you should be at the Victoria Highland
He is
Games
going to be
then.
there. He's a Blood and Iron Victoria guy.
Table ready.
And you can fight Chad all over again.
Fighters ready. Hits.
I think too is like at Combat Con, I'll admit the low gear single stick tournament was not well received. A lot of guys in the U.S. didn't appreciate it. Ooh, George Primrose, fairly new. He's good though. So I mean, but yeah, well, it wasn't too well received, the low gear thing. I mean, I kind of agree with the Filipino martial artists on that one. The guys that do Filipino martial arts, they like a low gear tournaments. I mean, we're this considered heavy gear for those guys. But I mean, honestly, the pain's a good teacher, and you don't want to get hit. I mean, it doesn't work for steel, but it definitely works for stick. Oh, we have a basket.
Here, Kieran has that question up there.
Oh, when he throws from the neck, is that a pure stick fighting guard?
Jesse, I think he's
Oh,
talking
that's actually
about.
that's more of like a Dusak guard. You'll see this, people do that in Dusak. You'll even see that in like longsword. Actually, to be honest, it's probably a modified longsword guard.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you look at on longsword, you see that. But you also see that from other things. So I mean, you could a lot of people rest a Dusak on their shoulder or roll it from Wrath. I mean, I don't use it anymore. I don't find it as effective, but a lot of the older guys in Sal use that guard that I used all throughout my career fighting Dusak. So, good question, Kieran.
Yeah, I think, you know what? That's just a standard for Dusak.
Yeah, most Dusak guys.
Thinking about it, I think I still
A lot
do.
of people still do that. If you did any law enforcement training, which I know you've done, they'll use that as a baton guard too. Keep the hand safe and back. You'll see guys like Danny Miller, who are ERT instructor, they'll use that back guard too. These guys are getting a little on the messy side, unfortunately. Both good fighters. They're just like a little amped up. It does happen.
Yeah.
I mean, both these guys can suck up pain like it's unbelievable.
Point black. Target area was head. 3 points flat. 3 points flat. Hits.
Yep.
Oh. Judges.
Getting a little messy.
Point black. A correction.
Not as nice as the
Point
last pit,
gold.
but I think it'll get better.
Target area.
Emotac says, yeah, that fight would have benefited from 60 FPS.
FPS.
I totally agree, and guess what, my friend? It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's going to be riding in on a horse. Oh, nice hit to the head. Wow, that was quick. Andy Campbell's back in the game.
I agree with point black. Target area. Head. 3 points black.
Yep, George even signals himself, calls to the judges.
Yeah.
Good call, George.
Hits.
George is good. He's an upcoming guy. He works super hard. He's one of my advanced fighters. Nice hit. Chance of that to blow. But I mean, Andy is long and he is tough. You know, Andy Campbell, fun fact about Andy Campbell here is he actually, during our snowstorm, that huge snowstorm we had, he bicycled to the club. He's insane. He bicycled to the club. I come in there, the snow is like a foot deep, people aren't driving, and he's bicycling here. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? He's like, I get my exercise.
1 point goal.
Apparently.
Man, he
Yes,
is
you
tough.
are.
He is tough, tough, tough.
Hold. Tippy. No quality.
No quality. Good call. They're just signaling that there is no quality strike. Oh, yeah, that was quality.
That was quality.
Point goal. Target area. Sword arm. 2 points goal. Hits. Hold. Judges. Pretty quick. Okay. Point black. Target area. 1 point black. 1 point black.
Good hit. Ooh, wow.
Wow.
Boom, boom. Nice
Very
play.
nice. Nice.
Point black. Target area.
Let's saber that opened up the
Torso,
jugular,
1 point
man.
black.
Be done.
Yeah.
1 point black. Hits.
Close. Oh.
Oh.
I mean, that's what double the power.
I agree. Double hits. Double hits. That first double hit. That's
Ooh, second double hit. They could do better. They could do better. They apologize. The guys apologize to each other for it, and they're going to try and clean it up.
Yeah.
Hold.
Self-call.
Self-call. Is that point A goal to the sword arm? No. Oh, you're off arm.
Off
1
arm.
point
Strikes
goal.
the off
Point
arm.
on.
Brian Miner says, remind me of scoring work, please. All right, in this match, 3 points to the head and shoulder area from downward descending cuts. 2 points to sword arm. Yeah, takes it back. 2 points to the sword arm, and 2 points to the lower legs, knee to below. Everything else is 1 point. After blow is -1 point. And that ends from George Primrose taking it to the head and making a self-call. Good honor from George Primrose.
Yeah.
Man, Jesse Tucker enters the game. That's a major player.
Race.
Yeah. Thank you, Scott, for writing it out in words for us. Hey, Al. Just remember, we're commentating. And I mean, you might have the greatest butt in the world, but we don't have to see it all the time. Thanks, bud. Oh, no, you didn't know. And the thing is, I mean, I think maybe our viewers are enjoying it. But you gotta have the googly eyes on the butt. We're just giving one of our judges crap during the break. I mean, not super professional, but I mean it's in school tournament, so with a few friends on the side. So I mean it's just mostly for fun and getting together and loving fighting. I put a little more pressure on.
Tempo ready?
So it's right here. He's actually quite new.
Fighters ready.
This guy here?
He's quite new, yeah. And he's good. He's quite good. He just got cleared for stick today. He didn't fight for training for about six weeks.
Oh!
Yeah.
Judges.
This is like, and he's a
Point
very
goal,
new
target
talent.
area, head, 3 points goal.
Against Jesse, he won't look like much, but I mean, for a new guy, he's very dangerous. And very, very fast. Learns extremely quickly.
Oh!
Wow.
Judges. Point goal, target area,
Yeah.
head, 3 points
Nice
goal.
gluteus.
Fence.
Nice hit. Wow.
Judges. Point flat, target
Good
area. Lower leg, 2 points flat.
Good hit from our new young guy. Gotta get his name. Oh, wow. Woo.
Target area, head, 3
I wouldn't have wanted to be hit by that.
Yeah. Damn.
I think Jesse could have cut the wind there. Jeez, I could feel it. I thought we were going to get cut by that, just by the force wave.
Oh shit, eh? That was
Hear it.
moving.
Wow. That was like a lightning rod. Holy shite. Wow. Oh, I'm actually to meet Mr. Churchill, Tim Churchill here. I can't really don't know your name there, but Tim Churchill, I'll call you that. Opinion on Spec AP light jacket for longsword, the guy who doesn't mind the hit. I'm testing one right now, so let me finish my test and I'll do a review on it, and that way I can give you a definitive opinion. So far I'm doing it. My preliminary is good, but I want to really give a thorough review before I give the yay or the nay on it.
Oh, judges. Point black, target area. Head,
George and
3
Chad.
points flat.
Chad is good, man. He's fighting really well. He's been training so hard. Wow, nice hit from Chad.
Point black, target area. Upper leg, 1 point flat.
This moving hit.
He's
Move
moving
up.
fast. He isn't the Chad I saw last year, man. He is good. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Did I hear a point call?
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't good.
No exchange.
Judge error. Par's a good judge, but it does make sense.
Fence.
Ooh. What's happening now?
Hold. Judges. No folding. Judges come in.
They're going to get disciplined by the staff of the Corrigan, and
Yeah.
Corrigan is a good director. He does not take crap from his judges, and he's going to basically give these guys some crap. Both these guys are good fighters, and
No exchange.
no exchange. They're going to make these guys clean it up.
Hold. Judges. Point goal.
Yeah, no
target
problem.
area.
No problem.
Head,
No
3
problem,
points
Mr.
goal.
Churchill.
Fence.
But I would definitely wait for my review on the Spec Light for purchasing it. Because I'm doing a few destructive tests on it and stuff, and just checking like a broken longsword and all that stuff. Should be fine, but I mean,
Hold.
I've also replaced the foam in it, so I've upgraded it a bit, and I mean it's working really well so far. I mean, but remember I've only been getting into I've only been using it for longsword now for about 3 weeks. For everything like saber and side sword, so far it's been really good.
1 point black. 1 point black. Vince. Oh, judges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Point goal,
Yeah.
target area.
There it is.
Head, 3 points goal.
He's good. George won't go down swinging. He's Irishman.
Irish pride, baby.
Oh wow! Whoa!
Judges.
Annihilated the guard.
Head, 3 points black.
Damn, that was a solid guard too.
Vince.
Match
Oh.
block. Wow, what a hit! Damn.
Match is not end.
Up. Air from the table. Bad Steve Geim. Changing up basket. Shit's getting real.
Fighter, are you ready?
What a hit! Wow.
Oh.
Yep.
Judges.
George is like that.
Point
Was
black, target area. Head, 3 points black.
Match black.
Yeah.
good. Yep. Match black. George is good upcoming talent. So Chad just has more experience. He's a good.
Yeah.
He's a good fencer, and he's a very smart guy. So he works hard. Like he puts the sweat equity in, and that's what it's all about.
On now. James Pryor, black, Andy Campbell, and gold. On
What's up?
Oh, just reading. Where they
Yeah,
go
it's
from.
exactly. It's under 60% speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Table ready.
I mean, I'd be
Judges
interested in
ready.
trying staff with
Fighters
maybe
ready.
like the rattan sticks we have here. I know some guys in the FMA community use them, just using the rattan sticks. But even then, like the way we're moving a 3-foot rattan stick, I could do a lot more.
Well, and it's
6-foot one.
like fighting rifle and bayonet.
Oh. Judges.
But I mean, there'll
Because
be,
spear is the same.
Point goal,
Rifle
target
bayonet is
area.
based on the principles of
I
spear
agree.
fighting.
1 point goal.
I would like to eventually have a safe staff simulator and spear and really good
Yeah.
spear simulator. But I mean, your control's got to be on point. Like even like hell, I even like knocked you in silly once in the early days.
Judges.
With one of those good, with one of those foam ones
Point
we
goal,
built
target area.
for
Yeah.
sparring.
Head, 3 points goal.
Yep, that's clean.
Vince.
Andy Campbell's a member of Fight Team. I mean, like, this is the new guy's first tournament. He's holding his own. I'm proud of him.
Oh. Judges.
He just decided he was going to fight today, kind of last minute. So Jaden,
No
Jaden is
exchange.
Jaden.
Yeah.
Brother, no
And he's
quality.
actually drives all the way in from Chilliwack to train.
Vince.
Yeah, so
Really?
it takes an hour drive to come here twice a week. He's addicted. He loves fighting. Even wanted to fight single stick fight with the big guys for a while.
Oh. Judges. Double hit.
First double hit.
Vince. Oh.
Wow.
Judges. Point goal, target area.
Yep, clean, right to the head. Andy's stealing that one from me.
3 points goal.
3 points goal.
Vince.
Yeah, that's undercut. Rotate to the right to the head. There it is. Oh, and Andy calls sword arm. Nice.
Yeah.
Good honor.
Points flat.
Nice.
2 points flat. That's good. Like the young guy, Jaden. I mean, 6 weeks of training, man. He's doing good.
3 points goal to the head.
And as I say that, he gets his head just taken off. Wow. And he didn't do is like you see him out there fighting all these experienced guys. And he has this big smile on his face. I mean, that's what you want to see out of a new guy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right now, he's winning just by being out there.
Yep.
And we were all there at one point. Looks like he's having a blast.
Yeah, it's like the first time,
Yep,
you,
so
first
many-
time you step in the ring, man.
So many bruises. Yep. These guys are definitely going to feel it tomorrow. Maybe they'll probably feel the hangover, but I mean.
Well, yeah. Hey, I have to go and link up with a bunch of ex-Army guys tonight when I finish here.
Yeah.
Table ready.
I'm supposed to meet those guys at 8 o'clock.
I don't think they're making it at the time.
Yeah,
You
I
have to postpone that a little bit. It happens when you're good at things.
Yeah.
Besides, just tell them you're Vancouver to again.
Judges. Point black, target area.
Jesse Tucker again.
Torso, 1 point
Right
black.
to torso, just so fast.
Vince.
George is quick probably won't beat. Oh, again, there's the neck shot.
Judges.
Just sidestep,
Point black,
offline,
target area.
strike to the neck, done.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're gonna give him the torso instead.
1 point black for their torso strike.
1 point black.
Hits.
Yeah, it looked more like a neck shot to me, but I mean, judges make their call. Oh, who just fenced was Jaden versus Andy Cameron.
Oh!
This is Jesse Tucker
Judges.
versus
Point black, target area. Lower
Jesse
leg,
Tucker
2 points
versus
black.
George Primrose.
Hits.
And you can look Jesse up, Tucker up. He's won a lot of things. He's quick. Oh, hit him in the belly.
I don't agree with quality, but reset. Hits.
No quality. Self calls. Jesse's willing to make the self call. No quality. Wow. Okay, that was.
Boom, boom,
Judges.
boom.
Point black, target area, head, 3
2,
points
3.
Yeah,
black.
John. The new guy's name is Jaden Sprangers. That was an incredible hit by Jesse again. Just to show his mastery of the stick. Wow, what a hit back.
Judges.
And George gives one back.
Yeah.
Nicely done,
Point
George.
gold, I agree on the after blow. 3 minus 1 point gold.
Thanks for joining us today, Lance.
Hits.
Close.
Gold. Judges.
Yeah.
Black, target area, head.
Yep, the
3
Jesse
points
pose.
black.
I hit him. Look at my pose.
Thank you.
Look at that pose, yeah. Yeah, I think Jesse should have been an actor. He poses so much.
Yeah.
He's good looking, too.
Don't encourage him.
I know. Well, Jesse, we were in Mexico one time doing a tournament there, and we fought a tournament. He fought me in like two or three finals. He was an incredible athlete. And the girls were like, we're having drinks at the bar, and the girls were like, Jesse Tucker's butt. And I'm like, what? They're like, look at his butt. And I'm like, oh my God.
Table ready. Judges ready.
And they're just so forward.
Fighters
They're like,
ready.
oh, he's got a great butt. So, I mean, we've been bugging about that ever since.
Excellent.
Oh, judges.
That's it.
Point. Judge, what do you see? What's your target? I don't agree. No exchange.
He calls he's he's willing to self-call. The director did not see a self-call. Jaden's still new. He's got to be a little more aggressive with the director. He's still learning, doing his best. Wow.
Judges. Point black, target
Nice
area.
blow from Jaden to Chad.
Arm, sword arm. 2 points black.
2 points to black for a sword arm hit.
Fence. Alt. Judges.
Yeah,
Point
now,
gold, target area.
now Chad's taking it more seriously.
Bring it in.
You got to give it to him, right? 6 weeks in, just wants to fight. He's just absolutely driven to fight. And I love it.
Good.
It reminds me of myself when I was starting out.
I love those guys, man.
Yep, young. I think he's like, I think he might be 20, 21.
Wow.
Mac, maybe even 19, maybe even younger. So
2 points gold.
I think most of my scars are older than him.
Fence.
oh my God, there's a Butts of Hema page. Maybe we should just take a picture of our ugly, saggy butts.
Yeah.
Submit that to them. I think nobody wants to see.
Is his gold way taller than black?
No, really, it's just the angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian, it's just the angle. I'd say like gold is a little taller, but it's the same height. Wow, what a fast movement. Chad just continues to impress me. He just continues to work hard, continues to just continue his defense and work on his techniques. He definitely looks 10 times better than he did last year. Just wait, very, very serious
Arm,
improvements.
sword arm. 2 points black. Fence.
Wow, he just, again, broke through the guard.
Point gold, target area, head. 3 points gold.
Wow, that was fast. Oh, good hit.
Nice.
Target area.
Just faked him out.
Lower
Just
leg,
walking
2
in the
points
lower leg.
Yeah.
Really good.
Fence.
I mean, he may not win, but I mean, he's for his first,
Oh,
for his very
judges.
first tournament, he's doing
I agree.
pretty good.
Point gold, 1 point gold.
Giving gold 1 point. That was fair.
Fence.
Point.
Alt.
Yep,
Gold for ring out.
1 point to gold for the ring out. Judge stepped back a little too far.
Yeah. That's just
Oh! Judges! Point
Right
gold.
to-
Target
right to
area. 1 point gold.
Whoa,
Hits.
recircumcised.
you're wearing your fucking cup
Yeah, you can
today.
wear that cup, yeah, no doubt. Or balls of steel.
Yeah.
Oh!
I mean, considering this kid's been doing this for 6 weeks, he might just have those.
Yeah.
Oh, how long has this guy been
No
training,
exchange.
Scott? 6 weeks, Scott.
Hits.
6 weeks, twice a week. Twice a week. He's just really dedicated. He practices drills at home. He's the kind of guy who comes out and does his homework. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what you want.
That's the thing with any class, man. You want to get good at it, you got to practice at home. I got one of my students came back after, and he does a lot of Krav all the time, and he's
Yeah.
an assistant instructor over there. So after one day of me showing him a bunch of drills to do at home, he came back a week later in the class, and it was noticeably better.
I noticed we have Ksenia Kashevnikova now on here, an artist of great note for all you people
Yes,
who follow
she is.
Pathfinder
She is.
and read a lot of books published by Richard Marsden. You'll have noticed her work. And she does a lot of book covers and all sorts of really cool stuff. So she's a great artist. And but I will tell you, she's looking for Julian, doesn't see him. That's because Julian's a ninja.
Reese.
These guys are good. Oh, this is going to be tough. Tucker and
Table
Campbell.
ready.
Oh,
Judges ready.
Irishman versus a Scotsman.
Fight
should be
ready.
good.
Has to be good.
Hits.
Tall and short. A dwarf versus the cave troll. Good speed. Oh, wow.
Judges. Point gold. Target
Nicely
area.
done.
Head. 3 points gold.
Wow.
Hits.
Yes.
that was
Right to the start arm. Very
2
quick.
points black
Just
for
right,
short arm strike.
just whacked him right between the pads. Stop the movement. Nicely done.
Gold. Judges. Point gold.
Yeah.
Target
Gold,
area.
yeah.
Torso. 1 point
Yep,
gold.
1 point to gold. So Andy Campbell is the lead right now, but that doesn't mean a lot.
Huh.
Jesse can retake that pretty quick. But I mean, Andy's good. He's really come forward. Long way, very fast.
Gold. Judges.
Yep. Judges are unsure.
Come in, judges.
Julian's probably on a mountain somewhere practicing dark arts, or editing videos, or like saying some stuff behind Thomas Potter and I's back.
yeah.
You know, that's what he does.
No exchange.
He's like, that Potter and Lee stink. Terrible commentating.
Hold.
We had to take him out of the background, Ksenia. He was
About
far
1.5
too
seconds
distracting.
to go. 1 point gold.
1 point gold to the ring out. And he now has a 3-point lead. Pretty good. Now you'll see Tucker look up. Whoa, wow.
Oh, judges.
that was definitive. Wow, right to the
One
head.
black. Target area head. 3
Oh, yeah, it
points
was right to the
black.
head.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
rocked him.
Hits.
Tucker will probably go for a leg shot now, my guess. He'll probably go high.
Hold. Yep.
Double hit.
Double
First
hit.
They both were trying to go for it. It just kind of happens.
You gonna fake out, do a high-low?
Yep. You'll see the high-low now. Hit him.
Judges.
Wow.
Point 8 gold.
Yeah.
Yep, to the sword arm. Jesse called it. No, Jesse calls the self-call to the head. Wow. Wow.
Hits.
Good honor from Jesse Tucker.
One black. Target area head. 3 points
1
black.
for 1. Wow.
Hits.
There it is again, the leg shot.
Judges.
Tucker offside lean leg shot.
Point black with an afterblow from
Correct,
gold.
point black,
Target area.
after
My afterglow was way late.
All right.
And after
black,
both pulled
target
back from
area
Andy
is-
Campbell. 2 points to Jesse Tucker
Leg.
black.
2 points. It's black.
2 points black, match black.
Match black, yeah. Well, for benign design here. Orange tries a bit harder for superior angles, but you know what? Like Jesse is hard to get those angles on.
It's who he's fighting.
Jesse is probably one of the best rapier fighters in North America as well. I mean, his angle control is outstanding. Like right now, it looks like he's just playing. When he goes into finals, you'll see the real Tucker come out, and it'll be fast, it'll be strong, and yeah, he does hit with force. Tucker is not weak. He was like semi-pro football player before he came to Blood and Iron.
Yeah,
he's strong. Yeah, he got tuckered, but I mean, hey, Andy Campbell gave his own. I think it was like 9-8 or 10-8. I'm not sure. I don't have the scorecard in front of me, but it was close. Very, very, very close.
What's the most exciting weapon to watch? Oh, jeez.
Judges ready.
You know what? It's not the weapon.
It's the fighters.
It's the fighter.
Yeah, if the fighters are good, that makes the weapon fight good.
And they're martial. The fighters are martial,
Yeah.
and they're good. I mean, I can enjoy a longsword or a rapier tournament. Anything depends on how good the fighters are.
Oh yeah.
Judges. Catch that.
And the rules and the good judges and directing.
I don't think you hit any.
That also plays a big part.
Fights. Hold. Judges. Point goal. Target area.
Arm.
Yeah.
Arm. 2 points gold.
2 points goal.
Fights. Hold. That's a ring out.
Yeah.
And he hits.
You can't just run everywhere.
1 point gold.
1 point goal.
Fights.
He's now figured it out.
Oh! Wow! Cup check.
Judges. Point black. Target area.
Yep.
Torso. 1 point black.
Ouchie! Ouch!
Fights. Hold.
Nice again.
Look at that hole, eh?
Yeah,
1
he
point
found
black
the
for
hole.
torso strike.
I mean, like
Fights.
George is no slouch either. He's a good fighter.
Hold.
Oh, double.
Judges. Double hit.
I didn't think Jaden's was very good, but I mean, judge disagreed. Oh, that was good though.
Judges.
Yeah.
The only good
Point
hit there
goal,
was
target
definitely
area.
Gold's hit.
Head,
Right to the
3
head, they got
points
tangled up. Gave that sword free rein to strike him on top of the head. Remember, little insufficient contacts won't do a lot. You can try it onto Tommy for yourself. You can
3
try it on
points
different
flag.
medium.
Hit for the honor.
Yeah.
They don't do anything. And very clear hit right back from Jaden.
That was really good.
And you know, George just took it. He's got great honor. He's an extremely honorable competitor, which is like nice to see. Refreshing.
Hold.
It's more for
Judges.
George, more about how you win. Oh yeah, he could have taken him.
Point black. Target area. Head. 3 points flat.
3 points flat.
Fights.
It's close. George needs to step his game up. He's gonna
Yep.
beat the young guy. Young guy smells blood.
Hold.
He's got him.
Judges. Point black.
might
Target
be it.
area. Lower leg. 2 points flat.
Outstanding.
Points flat. Next flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, outstanding. Yeah, not flat. First win ever. First tournament. And George is no slouch.
Final match in Pool 2. Chad Herbert in black. Andy Campbell in gold.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Heather wants to know if Steve's fighting tonight.
I mean, like he could fight. You can see. But for sure, I am fighting Eric. So, yes, minimalist footwear.
Yeah.
Definitely minimalist footwear. It's okay, John. I'll be using the original minimalist footwear, bare feet.
Table ready.
Who are the card fighters? And that one was
Judges
these two
ready.
here.
Fighters
This is
ready.
Andy Campbell versus Chad Herbert. Andy Campbell fighting out of Blood and Iron Burnaby. Chad Herbert fighting out of Comox Valley Sword Guild. I think Sword Guild.
Hold. Judges. Point goal. Target area.
I prefer his
Sword
Comox
arm,
Valley
2 points
team.
gold. Fights.
Good fighter though. Some solid performance out of him. Oh wow!
Hold. Judges.
And these two, I believe, these two are former training
Point
partners.
black with afterblow.
So, I
Target
mean-
area.
There's some history.
I saw a self call. What was it?
You got me right.
Yep. 2 minus
Nice.
1. Points
What
black.
what good honor.
Yeah.
What good honor.
Fights. Hold. Judges.
Oh,
Point black for the late afterblow. Target area torso. 1 point black. Fights.
Oh, Portland. No, Comox should be Comox Valley, Victoria.
Vancouver.
Hold. Judges.
Yeah, Hodor says awesome live fights, best channel. Thanks, guys.
Double
Thanks.
hit.
We are going to continue to have live streaming tournaments, small tournaments like this in our South, and 'cause we have the setup now, and it's going to continue to get better each time.
Fights.
Oh, yeah.
Judges.
He took a big risk by turning back his head.
Black.
Yeah.
Afterblow. Target area. Torso. 1 minus 1 point black.
1 minus 1 black.
Fence.
Tippy. Insufficient contact. Good call.
Old. Judges.
Lantern field skills.
Bring it.
Yeah, Sword Guild Portland. There's actually a few groups in Portland, actually. So, I mean, there's Sword Guild Portland, run by Jay Brown. There's Indus, that's actually run like by a group of people, but I mean, like one of my friends, Deshelle Harrison's teaching there. When they come back in session, the best fighter in Portland, in my opinion, is probably Sean Fackler. He's absolutely incredible. He's faced him in several finals.
Twang your
And, but,
call.
I mean, they kind of have this very small group, and they're pretty
agree.
exclusive.
3
The
points
easiest
black
one to
or
probably
red
go to
strike.
at this point would be the Sword Guild, if you just want to spar, or most likely Indus if you really want to learn. Just look for Deshelle Harrison if you're really serious.
Oh. Judges.
Brian Miner,
Target area.
compared to
I
LARPing,
saw a basket.
I'd be like, yeah, guess what? It happens, and you
No
know,
exchange.
I don't get compared to LARPing.
No.
I mean, you know, it's I don't dress up. We have sport marks, sports gear. That's one of the reasons that image is so important.
Yeah.
Old. If you're hitting the lights, you brung out. 1 point gold.
Yep, good call. Yep.
Does the light get a reset?
Watch our lights, please, Mr. Chad. We're having a. That's why we have the tape on the lapel.
For marketing purposes. Oh, man.
That light has been turned.
So we have a wardrobe, basically a lighting malfunction here, thanks to Chad's big foot. Thanks, Chad's big foot.
Judges ready.
Nah, hold on. It's only LARP if we throw fireballs and wiggle our penises.
That's right.
Show them Harry Potter's pond.
Judges.
That's right.
See before the ring out. No agreement. There was a ring out. 0.8 for gold for black ring out.
1 goal.
Fence.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Judges. Point gold, target area. Head, 3 points
Head.
gold.
Emotac, yeah. There's a few HEMA clubs that work out different medieval festivals, so
Yeah.
it's not.
Oh! Judges.
No.
Clear double hit. I think it's the second one.
That's the second double.
Bring it in.
You see HEMA teaching a dual shield technique.
How many points would a fireball to the face be?
If it came from the butt, all the points. Chad's
Point
doing good,
gold, 1
man.
point for a torso strike.
1 point goal.
Fence.
Old.
Is it a ring out call?
No, hit the light.
Yeah, you're hitting the light. 1 point gold for the ring out. Let's get that. Can we bring that light back?
We
slightly?
cannot bring it back.
Okay, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
1 point gold, next goal.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Chad, we like our lights, Chad. Please don't break ED lights. They're making you look good.
Or you'll be fine with
Is that the end of pool 2?
That's the end of pool 2.
All right.
Slight change to pool 3. Fighter had to drop out because of work requirements, so it is become a 4-person pool for purposes of time.
What's up?
Fighter had to drop out.
Why?
He had to go to work, otherwise he couldn't get back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Farm had to go.
What happened?
I was supposed to be able to come in at 8 and I don't show up now.
Oh, we had a really good competitor just drop out.
Yeah.
Farmar due to work. I mean, that does happen. He had basically a jerk boss. Call him out and tell him he got to go to work right now.
Yeah.
You know, can't always. You know what? You can't always control your financial streams. Too bad because it was his first tournament to come back, and man, he's really good, and he's really up on coming back since his knee injury.
Yeah. Rest in peace, fighter who dropped out for work. Does anyone train with sword breakers in HEMA?
No. For obvious reasons. Oh, God. Okay. Well, Groot has entered the game. We call this guy, his name is Tyler, and we also refer to him as Big Tyler because he's bigger than the other Tyler, but we also refer to him as Groot because he's 6'6", he's athletically talented, and he is strong as a damn ox. I mean, wow. Yeah, Groot has entered the game.
That's a big dude, man.
He hits hard, and he's one of the nicest guys you ever meet. Like, he puts that mask on, he's a mean bugger. But I mean, when he gets the mask off, he's one of the nicest people in Blood and Iron. He's just a nice person, good, big heart, nice, always helpful, always trying to do better stuff. But when he puts that mask on, man, he is a monster.
Are you ready? Judges, are you ready?
It is the mountain.
Fighters, are you ready? Fence.
See, good honor, come out, touch sticks with the opponent. Tyler's been training for almost a year. You'll see, he's fast. He's strong too. Strong and fast.
2 points goal.
2 points goal.
That Hodor says, unleash the pommel. That's Scalagrim's job.
There's a pommel of mass destruction.
Isn't that they call you penis?
Yes. Yes. Depends on what country I'm in, actually. Fuck.
3 points goal. Fence.
Oh, this is Isaiah. He has the same color shirt as Chad.
Ball.
Isaiah's a young guy coming out of the island. He's really good. Like, he's coming way up. He continues to get better and better all the time. He's probably the most positive guy in the school. Young, he's like maybe 17, 18. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got interesting family history.
For the strike, it was insufficient contact, but there was a ring out.
His grandfather
1 point
actually
black.
resurrected one of the Vancouver Island native languages.
Fence.
Oh, really?
And
Really?
Yeah, he's really interesting guy. Very cool. Oh, wow. Cool. What a hit. Yeah, Isaiah is good. He is a really cool guy.
There was a ring out for gold before the exchange. 1 point black.
1 point black.
Fence.
I mean, he's faced Tyler.
Point.
Yeah,
hurt.
that's going to leave a mark.
Yeah.
I see saw the double. First double. Fence. Hold.
And Bill Hook, he says, Hodor Herder, little guy there, is coming up with a comment.
2
He's,
points goal.
2 points goal.
he has to get a nice Bill Hook to carry around the neighborhood. I mean, it's open carry in Texas now, so no problem.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we got
Judges.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. He's raising his
Bring
hand.
in.
Yeah, the ring is too small for these guys. He hurt my ribs too watching it.
Yeah, no doubt.
I need some whiskey just because he hit so hard it hurt my ribs.
Fuck. No shit.
Man, that had some power to it.
No decision.
Nope, no decision.
Fence.
Nice. Very quick. Again, Tyler conditions hard.
Yourself goals.
Isaiah's fighting really well against a very strong opponent. Good call. And, yeah, good job. Isaiah calls his own self, doesn't quite see just quick. I mean, honorable young man and very cool guy,
That's
and he
awesome.
continues to work hard.
I can see ringing out
Yeah.
being Tyler, one of
Yeah.
Tyler's problems.
Oh yeah, it is. It'll
Because he's
always,
so fucking
it'll
long.
always be his problem.
Yeah.
On deck, we'll have Alistair Simoy in black. Tyler Johnson in goal.
But we have the ring small for a reason. We want them to get the exchange in. We don't want them to just run away. We want them to actually get
Yep.
in, defending, moving around, circling. We're trying to prohibit them from just doing linear fencing.
We don't teach linear fencing.
That's why. That is exactly the
Because
point.
it's fucking horrible.
Yeah, you should be fighting in a circle. Like, you should be moving around. I mean, Jesse Tucker did that really well today. Oh, this is Tony, one of our young guys. Tony Downey. He's been with us for a long time. He graduated from the kids program, and now he's fighting in this really first tournament. Alistair, also very good. He's one of the. Alistair's one of the main guys in video game school.
2 points goal.
So yeah, he's been training us for a while now, and you know, he's really good. He's really come up. He's very fast, extremely naturally athletic. Whoops. Showing up today, looks a little Oh, and HEMA Discord. What is Discord?
I don't know.
I mean, I think I'm too old for that.
It's a type of punk rock.
Oh, that's a good point.
3 points black.
I mean, isn't it all 3 chord?
It's all 3 chord.
Just
All
3
you
chord?
need.
Wow. Guys are just stopping.
Yeah.
Target area.
Yeah, I don't know what Discord is, unfortunately, guys. I'm
Yeah.
2 points.
I wish I knew.
1 for goal.
Anyone can explain it to us on the chat?
Huh. Yeah, typical Canadian weapons laws, but 9 or 9. Yeah.
Well, it's a chat program.
That was 2 minus 1 for goal. Yeah. Cool. Yes. Stand some back of the head protection real quick.
You can use mine.
Okay.
Thank
One of the fighters forgot his back of the head protection. Should have had it on.
thank you, Steve.
Oh, yeah. Brian mentions how bad Game of Thrones fights are. And the sad part about that, Brian, is they actually had Lopez Cardozo of Amek on Game of Thrones.
And never used
And they
him.
never used him to his full potential. He's people don't know about Lopez, but he won several fight choreography competitions. He judges fight choreography. If they had to put him in charge of that, man, like Game of Thrones choreography would have been through the
Fighters,
roof.
are you ready? Fence. Point.
Wow, nice hit. First hit was kind of weak, but the second hit was good. I agree with Tyler Corson, Oliver's boss.
Yeah. Brian Miner says, rewatching Game of Thrones and decided that being in a military room,
Yeah,
military
that's what I
movies
just
for
talking
me,
about.
and being into HEMA has ruined
minus
the
1
fights
goal.
in Game of Thrones. Well, Brian, I don't know where you're from, but I'm both as well.
Yeah.
And trust it, having to work as a military advisor in film is it's part of the reason I drink so much.
Thanks, guys. I'll let us know about Discord. That's cool.
Insufficient contact.
Lots of insufficient contacts here. These guys normally a little stressed in their fight. If they just relax a little bit, it'll probably just come up. Again, that was a hard hit. Yeah.
Judges.
Original hit from Gold. Yeah. With the after blow from Black.
Target area for black.
And Thomas Potter here is
3 points
military
black.
advisor for this really major Amazon show. What's it called?
Well, it just wrapped up. It was The Man in the High Castle.
Yeah, he was military advisor for that, which is kind of cool. So
3
he's
points for
a
black.
long time. You've probably seen a lot of his work. You just probably haven't seen a lot of him.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice, good. Strike and after blow. Yep, good call. Thank you, Al. Good on you, Al.
2 minus 1 for black. For goal. Fighters, bring it in.
Fighter self-called. They're like, so the fighter self-called was overruled by director. Director's making his call. This is Reese's first time as a director, like in this capacity, as head director. So he's doing a pretty good job. There'll obviously stuff he's gonna have to work on. Yeah, see, yeah, he loves Man in High Castle.
Yeah. Thanks, man. It was a great book too.
Oh, Isaiah's mom's on. Cool. So yeah, no, he did not. He did. Unfortunately, Isaiah's mom, that he did not win. He has a lot.
He did a really good job.
He did a really
though.
good job, though.
Yeah.
He's winning by just being out there fighting. He's been fighting really well. As for points, 3 to the head, 2 to the 2 to the leg and sword arm, and 1 everywhere else with 1 minus the after blow.
Judges.
I love seeing when people's parents
No,
come
that
on the
didn't
channel.
look terribly clean.
Wasn't very clean.
Target area. points, 1 black. Fence.
If I could choreograph my favorite fight sequence in a movie, who would it be but Tony?
Nice, good. That was very clean. So now Al's kind of hitting up a little bit. He's usually faster than this, so he might be a little tired because he's been working hard. There's actually an arm show.
Judges, bring it in.
You know what there, Hodor? I think it would probably be John Wick and Atomic Blonde.
Oh yeah, John Wick's so good.
I could put quite the fight together with those two.
John Wick.
Yeah.
John Wick is actually Ksenia Shevnikova's favorite movie. When she just loves it. Like she loves the fact it's called Baba Yaga. It comes from Russia.
Yeah.
So she loves it.
Right. 2 points black.
2 points black, match black.
Yep, Tony Downey takes a loss, but I mean, very close match. Tony did the best. I think that Al's just not used to fighting a left-handed fighter, and Tony's obviously nervous. He's not moving at the way he normally moves his guard.
Alistair black, Tyler Jensen in gold. On deck, Tony Downey black, Tyler Jensen gold.
Yeah, that's because John Wick's fucking awesome.
Yeah. See, she's watching. She's watching. Like, she just loves Baba Yaga.
All them fucking dirty Russians everywhere.
Oh, I love
don't
Russians.
know, man.
I married one. She's losing her mind. We love Ksenia. I mean, this is just my joke with her. It's like bug her about John Wick, and then she gets mad at me. I think one day she's gonna kill me in my sleep.
Probably.
Either that or stick Baba Yaga on me. I'll ride my motorcycle. I'll
Right.
find this
Table,
hut
are you
and just
ready?
eat me.
Judges. Fighter.
Judge Dredd was awesome.
Fence.
Yeah, Judge Red was
Don't
awesome.
worry, we have slow-mo coming.
Yeah.
Hold.
Big Tyler
Judges.
again with the hit.
Target area. 1 point goal.
1 point goal.
Fence.
Heather, you have to stay healthy for a
Wow.
month before I can make you
That
a
was
fight you
better.
can fight in.
Judges.
Almost better.
First
Double hit.
double.
Didn't look like a double to me, but I couldn't. We didn't have the angle.
Fence.
Good power to it though.
Look at that, he's gaining the center of the ring.
Nice. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Judges.
Al is like now Al's fighting.
Target area.
It's normal self. That's much better. That's normal what you see out of Al. It's very quick, very fast.
3 points black.
3 points black.
Fence.
I vouch for two hands kicking ass. No, you don't. She'll fall on her own head.
Hold.
We like her.
Judges. Target area. Bring it in.
It was my mask.
Fighter self
Yep.
call.
So fighter self call. Good honor.
3 points black.
3 points black.
Fence.
Make a fight for an injured person.
Yeah. Didn't she win combat choreography competition twice?
She won it twice, yeah.
I mean, your student is pretty
Yeah,
good,
she
man.
did.
She's excellent.
Bad.
Judges.
She would.
Sorry, bring that in. Judges, bring it in.
That's right. You wouldn't fall on your head. When I punched you in the face, you didn't fall on your head. That's true.
Let's decide what's your most badass
Fighter
weapon.
self call, but it was
Wow.
insufficient.
Nope. Self call, but
Black
insufficient
strike
combat.
against the torso was sufficient. 1 point
What's your most
black.
badass
1
weapon?
point black.
1 point to black.
Fence.
Oh,
Actually, you know what, Hodor?
oh, good hit. Wow.
If you look up a
Point
music
gold, no question.
video
3 points goal.
called from a band called 3 Inches of Blood, there's a thing they did called Battles in Brotherhood, and you will see the fights that I choreographed for that with my great big fuck off.
1 point goal.
1
and you'll see Lee Smith wielding the great big fuck off axe.
Yep. Very young Lee Smith.
Yeah.
Judges. Target area. 3 points goal.
Wow. There's the now. Nope.
Also shot to my elbow. I saw that. I believe it was insufficient.
I agree.
And
3
Julian
points
Schuster
goal.
calls insufficient contact, which is a good call. Julian's one of our senior coaches here. His eyes are extremely good. He's very fast, and he's wow.
Oh.
What a move! Now that match faded up. Yep, he blocked it. Yep. He looked at close, but he got most of it on a stick. So now these guys are into it. You can see it. Ooh. Oh! Problem is Tyler's a better wall than he's a big wall. Like he's just a wall.
Yeah.
Target area. 1 point goal.
Like I have to really when I'm gonna drive into that guy, I have to push him with my train.
Oh, hey. Ksenia likes that.
Yeah, that's good. She has good taste.
Awesome.
That's why she grabbed Julian before any other woman could.
Yeah.
She's smart, and she's probably the best artist I've ever seen. And he's drinking out of his growler, and I mean it's not beer, hopefully, but Big Tyler is so big we just never know.
Yeah.
And no one could really take it out of his hands if he wanted to. Just hold it over his head.
It's too tall.
And no one could reach it.
Not beer in that growler.
Name of the band and video, Scott McGregor. 3 Inches of Blood, Battles in Brotherhood.
Alright, it is water though, yeah?
And the custom-made fuck off axe that a friend
That
of
was a
mine
hell
made
of
for
a
me.
that what you call it, that Barry broke.
Alright,
I had to hold it by the handle at the end there.
Judges, are we
That was a
ready?
pain in the ass.
Fighters, are we ready?
Oh, double. He's got to go back in.
All right,
Tony
let's
versus Big
fence.
Tyler.
Right on.
He doesn't know the rules. He doesn't know the rules. Oh, wow.
Judges.
I think Tony just doesn't know the rules, honestly. He's a really nice guy.
There was. I'll try before my headshot.
Good call. Sort of.
Target
Tyler
area.
again calls his own hit. What great honor.
2 points flat.
Good honor, Tyler.
Nice.
Fence.
Tyler's a really upcoming talent, Blood and Iron. He's starting to learn how to strike. It's a pleasure to teach. Oh, wow. No thrusting.
Judges.
And he's on his knees, he's the same height as that guy. Like, seriously. And yeah, she talks about, Isaiah's mom talks about raising Isaiah. She's doing a damn fine job.
Yeah.
He's a good young man, very smart. Love talking to him, like hanging out with him, and
All right.
introducing him to
No
my
exchange.
Christmas crust,
Keep it
eggnog.
clean.
But he's a great kid, and he's going to be an amazing fighter one day. He just keeps it up. Great attitude, great kid.
Oh.
Yep. Good call, Black. Point Black.
Target area.
Yep, torso. He's right. Good call.
1 point
Good call,
flat.
judges. We're a
Nice.
very experienced group in that judging. Tony Downey's fighting really well. He's fighting like intensely.
Hold.
Good call. Tony stops and self calls.
Target area.
Good honor, Tony. That's a
3
pretty clear
points
shot to
goal.
the head. Hard to deny that.
Fence.
Whoa, what happened there? Double hit.
Judges. First double.
Yep, first double hit.
Fence.
Nice hit. Very clean. Good defense from Tyler.
Judges. Target area.
Torso or an arm? They'll divide it.
1 point goal.
After blow. After blow. He got my shoulder.
Yep. They call it late and insufficient. Good call.
Fence.
Point. Good call. Good honor.
Target area. 1 point goal.
Yes, John, lychee flavored pudding is disgusting. Ooh, look at that. Again, Tyler now isn't messing around. He's a very highly technical fighter. But Tony's good. Like, he's putting up a great fight against a much higher skill opponent and much more experienced opponent. Nice.
Judges.
Yeah, I'm not too interested in lightsaber, Brian. Not my kind of thing. So I mean,
Lychee tastes like sadness.
like, you know, I don't really care about lightsaber. Like, if people want to do their thing, it's cool. But I mean, it just isn't my thing, right? So it's not a weapon. So for me, it doesn't exist in real life. I only care about things that are like actually exist. It's one of the reasons I'm going to school for medicine. I'm interested in like looking at the human body and looking at things that affect it. So these guys get a little intense. You can see they're getting tired.
Yeah.
Oh man, lychee. Oh.
No exchange.
Can't do it.
Fence.
That was clear. Nice. Very good void and good strike. Good strike.
Yeah.
Well done.
They're
That's the
definitely
match.
getting tired.
I don't know.
3 points goal.
I don't know where that one is. I mean, I think Captain Obvious had to join us for that one. Yep. The HEMA check has joined us, and yeah, the HEMA community is growing for sure by a lot, a long shot. There's more tournaments, more events, more exposure year by year. So yeah, it's great. How many matches left in this?
There's Isaiah.
And Isaiah's up.
And Isaiah's mom. Your son is up again.
All right.
Yes.
Yep.
We get people from other martial arts.
Table, are you ready?
Yeah, a lot of our guys have
Judges,
other
are you
martial arts
ready?
backgrounds. Like Steve Kine came from Taekwondo.
Fence.
Yep, good job. Now he's figured it out. Nice job. Wow, Isaiah. Very nicely done.
Judges. Target
And
area.
3 points for Isaiah. Really well done. Oh, what? Arm shot. We'll give that a head.
I thought it was head too.
That was definitely a headshot.
Yeah.
Judges are getting tired.
Judges.
Yeah, order. Check out our Gleema video on our Blood and Iron channel.
2 points goal.
Yep, 2 points gold is a headshot, but they're giving it as an arm shot. I mean, it is what it is.
Fence.
That was nice.
That was better. Yep.
Judges.
Oh, no exchange. No exchange.
No exchange. Fence.
Yep, breaks the sword arm.
Yep.
Judges. Start area.
Actually, Scott McGregor,
2
we have
points
3
flat.
certified Gleema instructors.
Fence. Fence.
You need a blood and iron near you? Yeah.
And now
Judges.
strike the sword arm. With
Start
after blow
area.
for Isaiah. Gold point to Isaiah. Strike the sword arm.
2 points goal.
Give him 2 points.
Fence.
Yeah, 2 points to gold. Ooh, wow. Okay, not much there. Nice, that was a good hit.
Judges.
Times it.
Target area.
Tony with the left hand comes down on the
3
head.
points flat.
Very even match so far. Both same age, both young.
Isaiah's losing his guard.
Yeah, he'll get it up. Wow, nice hit to the arm. Very good movements from Isaiah. And he calls it back. Wow.
Fighter calls his point back.
Wow.
Insufficient contact goal. Done. Oh, afterglow was late.
This makes a definitive call. A little controversial, we'll see.
Yeah.
Nice, very good.
Judges.
Whew. Nobody knows. Only the gods.
Yeah.
No exchange.
I'd say, yeah, Morrison definitely would make a good flow kick.
Yeah.
Nice timing. Isaiah made a beautiful strike. Tony waited, used his left hand, struck him to the sword arm. Very, very clean.
Very nice.
These young guys are cleaning it up. They're looking really good. Oh, wow. Whoa. Woo. he's still laughing. What a great sport Isaiah is. He's just like always smiling, always laughing. Yep, black. Yep, they gave it match to black.
There you go.
Tony fought a really good match. I think they gave it to him for a disarm. Final match of the pools. Is this all the pools complete? Yes. All right, then we'll have a small break, and then Eric and I will do our match.
You want me to announce advancements first before you guys match?
We'll announce it. We'll warm up. We'll start warming up and get that done. Do you want to replace me as commentator? Nicole's going to join in as commentator with
Awesome.
Mr. Potter. Well,
Are you ready?
well, I'm out preparing to get beat up by Eric.
Excellent. Excellent. The commentators table just got an awful lot more attractive.
Hi.
Introducing Ms. Nicole Smith, co-founder of Blood and Iron Martial Arts.
I've been here from the beginning.
Judges.
Yes.
Target area.
And when it came to the first school,
2 points block.
the floor, when we laid the floor, we laid the floor.
Oh yes, no, this is true. You with the cutting skills, because I wouldn't be anywhere near power tools.
Out, bring out. Hold.
Oh, that sucks. Too bad. I love watching
Bring
him.
out.
He's
1
so
point
enthusiastic.
goal.
He's one of those guys that comes in and is just like brightens the room with his.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I am so glad to be here.
Hold.
How small for a larger guy.
Cindy says hi, Nicole.
Hi, Cindy.
Everybody's saying hi to you.
Hello.
All right. Fight yourself calls. 3 points goal.
3 points goal.
We have to watch this thing and talk to all these people at the same time and answer their questions.
I see.
Yes, this is part of what we're doing.
Okay.
We have to watch this and watch this and talk all at the same time. It's really simple.
Judges.
Talk about multitasking.
Target area.
Hold on. Okay.
Judges, bring it in.
This is calling in the judges. What are doing this?
Yeah. And people are now excited because Lee is going to fight Eric.
Yes. And it being, a Tartan event, they're wearing their kilts, they're all kilted up.
Yeah.
Judges.
So not only
3 minus 1 black.
3 minus 1 for black.
Fence.
There we go.
Judges. Target area. 2 minus 1 black.
Multitasking skill.
Look good on a resume. Yes.
You do, I know you do it all the time when you stream, Heather. I know. For those of you who have never watched Two Hands, Too Many Games streaming, Heather is just, or she goes by on that one, Cameron Destler. She is just a killer of orcs and monsters on Doom. Like, it's all I hear is the machine saying, overkill or, master kills and all the rest of this nonsense and it's going through when I watch it. It's pretty good. She knows her way around a video game, I'll tell you that much.
Nice. Nice leg shot.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised, Isaiah, you did this technical.
2 points black.
2 points black.
Fence.
Yeah. So, Brian Miner.
Thank you, Brian. I have a lot of fun making them.
You got to talk up a little bit. I'll make the mic hear you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I need to learn to project.
Yes, you do.
Lee tells me this all the time.
Yes. compress your diaphragm and force the air out of your vocal folds, and then you'll be able to bang it across the room.
Uh-huh.
No
You have to
exchange.
work on that.
Fence.
Yeah.
Judges.
See, this is the
No
difficult part of
exchange.
being
Let's clean it
a
up.
ring boss, is you get 3 different judges with 3 different readings, and you're like, who do I go
Yeah.
with?
Judges.
Well, that's a little
Double
better.
hit.
Oh,
Well, a little better for the judges, but not so much for the fighters.
right, exactly.
Oh, self-called by Isaiah.
Yeah.
We'll see if the ring boss agrees.
Fighter self call.
Well, there you go.
2 points flat.
See?
It might have not been a tournament, Mike. It might not have been
A little on the quiet end, thank you. Yes, I haven't had the professional training that y'all had.
upper targets only.
Yep.
Top 3 exchanges.
And that's what
So these guys are talking about how to figure out how to start their own club.
Oh,
Yeah.
Normo started their own club. Actually, if you go back into our YouTube channel, we've done an entire video on, points and things to look for if you are planning to start your own club. So
There
Blood
you go.
Iron HEMA YouTube channel. You scroll through, you'll find one there. It's a good place to start. Facebook groups or something like that. There are tons of things on Facebook.
So here we are, best of 5 exchanges.
Best of 5 exchanges? Okay.
5 good things.
Cool.
Coming up is going to be an exhibition match between our 2 head instructors, from one from the Victoria Club, Eric Bailey, and from our own Burnaby Sal, Lee Smith. And they've decided to have a few ground rules. There's going to be targeting upper body only, so there'll be no leg shots. It's going to be 3 exchanges, 3 rounds? No, 5 exchanges, that's it. 5 exchanges. And yeah, we'll see how that goes.
It'll be a thing of beauty.
Pretty boys in kilts.
Pretty boys in kilts. I'm not sure how Eric or Lee qualify as pretty on anybody's scale, except perhaps in the video game Doom. Hey, question from Brian Meyer.
Yes. What is your favorite weapon? Well, it'll probably be my first weapon, which is rapier, and dagger. I'm known for fighting longsword, but there's a certain elegance to the rapier that I just really enjoy. Now for the big show? Yes, now for the big show. We'll get the big boys out there.
It's gonna be awesome, people. It's gonna be awesome.
Watch your face, all that kind of stuff.
Got the boys gathering the turtles.
It's National Tartan Day, so it's our tartan.
Yes, I know. That's fantastic.
All right. You want to announce what we're doing?
Up next is an exhibition match between our 2 Blood and Iron head coaches.
Here we go.
We have Lee Smith from Blood and Iron Burnaby, and Eric Bailey from Blood and Iron Victoria.
So this will be a different rule set that we've seen. We've agreed upon a specific set of rules. Yep.
I think Scalagroom is the door to a lot of people's HEMA. His channel reaches a lot of people.
Obviously, no certain low armor. Absolutely no shots below the waist. That'll result in a monetary fine.
Marston has written some articles specifically about starting a club.
So we're trying to keep it on the head and give you guys a nice exchange.
Black Heart Fencing in Wichita, Kansas.
So those 3 rounds basically
That's one I haven't heard of yet.
5 exchanges. So not versus
Oh, after these guys are done, she's probably going to run the rest of her Doom re-campaign. More killing of monsters. Like literally, I've watched her stream, and it's just they have a thing when you kill so many of them so fast. I can't remember what it's called, but it's just constantly saying that the whole fucking game. You're like chainsawing monsters in half.
Yeah. Well, we want to kill some.
Here you go.
What is this? Watching the Tricky Moves video when you use the rapier, it felt like it was. I am pretty sure that there must be something out there of me fighting rapier.
And here we go.
Can't think of anything off the top of my head.
There we go.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, nice strike to the head by Eric.
And now they're getting into it.
Well, I guess Lee just needed to be woken up a little bit.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah. Not one, but two.
You're announcing the round counts. So you should be announcing scoring.
Alright,
First score
2-1.
is 2 points to Lee, 1 point to Eric. Of this round one. Round one.
That could have been a leg.
we're at 3-1 for Lee.
That's fast.
Yep. Now, normally Eric does fairly well with this weapon. This is something that is one of his best, but you know, Lee just does really well with just about anything. So.
Score 3 points to Lee, 2 points for Eric.
There you go. There's round one.
Round one to Lee.
Round one goes to Lee Smith and 11-hour Burnaby.
I think Lee's coming apart at the seams. He's been doing so much weight training lately, he's growing out of everything. I'm serious.
When you get a little old, you know,
Yeah, no, it's not just that. I mean, it's getting to the point now. None of his jackets fit, none of his arm things fit.
So, Imotak and Heather are talking about the difficulty she plays it on. Plays it on Ultra Nightmare.
Yeah. I know Lee used to play that, but. Dolphin that has 2 master
All right, giddy up.
Round 2.
No, it was like, yeah.
Eric
There you
calls
go.
it back. Thank you, Eric.
Call it back. Nice. Oh, nice.
Came right under his arm.
Yep.
Undercut. Well, essentially, this has turned into a game of headshots.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's bothered aiming for the body at all. There you go.
Well, Lee got him in an arm shot.
Well, I think Eric didn't call good fast enough, so Lee just striped him across the belly. Nope. Yep, underneath.
Good shot. Yep.
Yep. Oh, nice. Caught him standing still.
Yep. That doesn't happen very often.
Nope. Well, he's always telling us to keep our feet moving.
Good.
2 points for Eric. End of round 2.
Ah, there we go.
Which one is Lee? Lee's the bigger one.
Eric is the taller one.
Maybe we should have specified that at the beginning. I'm pretty sure we did. I guess you missed the
Yeah.
introductions.
I tell you guys, asthma, not so fun.
That's some insane wrist work. Well, it's not so much wrist, it's actually driven with the elbow, in case you're wondering.
Yeah.
If you try and do this with just your wrist, it's going to be sore in no time. Taking a bit of a breather after that. Yep.
Someone told me strong, lean, or big.
I've
Pick
got
two.
wide. It's harder to look.
Lee has power calves.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I find if you're going to wear a kilt, you do need to have calves. If you don't, they just look silly.
Or tattoo your lower legs like I do.
Yeah.
Because I have what's left of my calves. I've got a lot of scars. I had a chunk taken out of one calf.
You know, they're still a nice shape. You can wear
It's
a
true.
kilt. They're not
Yeah.
sticks. You can,
Yeah.
I mean, there might be pieces missing, but they're not stick legs. Oop, almost. Nope, nothing there.
Oh,
Nice.
that sounded like it was on both sides of the arm.
Nicely done. I can't see how you say no when the other guy practically bends over. No, it wasn't good enough. No, I think that was probably okay.
Awesome. I'll just pretend it doesn't hurt then.
I'll let you know if it hurts.
Yours, go. On 1 point for Eric. Score, 1 lead, 1 Eric.
I gamble.
For Eric, score, 2 Eric, 1 lead.
There you go.
You can tell these two train a lot. Well, yeah.
1 point for
How tall is Lee?
2 even.
He's about 5'9".
Yeah. When he's standing up straight.
Yeah.
No, it is.
Yours.
Yes.
Final score. Overall victor is Lee Smith with 2-round victories.
Well done, boys. Well done. It was a good show.
A liver shot, I think it hurt. Yeah, liver shots generally hurt. I use them as a hook punch to put people down. It works really well.
When you start doing this enough, it kind of starts turning into an anatomy lesson.
Yeah.
You know, hit here, debilitate these things. Especially when you start, like, you know, the stabby bits.
What's this, Scott? The blender of death. That's
Yep.
a pretty good description of it, Scott.
That would
The
be.
blender of death.
Ksenia's weighing in. Well, good to see you, Ksenia, finally at last. It'd be even better if we saw you in person.
Yeah, you know. She's a shortish girl, right? With dark hair? Is that the one?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think so.
The
yeah.
Russian that says random things that we laugh at.
Well, she says random things, period. See what happens when you don't show up, Ksenia? We have to tease you over the internet instead of
Yes.
you being here
Instead
so
of
we can
teasing
tease
you
you
in
in person, which is much better. It's way better for us, you know.
Yes.
Poor Eric. No, Eric will survive again.
Trust me, that is not the worst that Eric has got.
Nicole sounding like an assassin. Yeah, yeah. You come to my class. There's more than a few times every year in my class, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to tell you something. Because you asked a question. But you can't say what I told you. Ever. Yes, you're getting called out. It was really, yes, definitely. There was no, you know.
Hey, I think you said you were coming back in February. I'm still waiting.
Tyler Jensen. And the #1 spot, Kevin DeRitter. The record there was a disparity of 11 points between second and first. So good job, Kevin.
Oh, wow. Wow.
First up in the finals bracket will be Kevin DeRitter in black and Thomas
been doing really well. Like, I love
Yeah.
watching him. It's just in and out, and the legs are so fast. Trying to hit him can be really, really difficult.
Well, and there's another young guy here, I've forgotten which one it is, that Lee and I were noticing he moves like Kevin. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm good till close to 8, like 8:45. Can you just for yeah, I can do that. I just need water first.
Well, Kevin has had a lot of training, so. Poor Eric, people are laughing at him.
He's limping just a little bit. He'll be fine.
Well, that's normal if you're single stick.
Yeah.
That's usually a very enlightening experience when people make the transition from deuce-sack to single stick. The first hit that you get, it burns for about a minute and a half. All of a sudden, it's like, whoa, this is for real. I will defend that part of me now.
Yeah.
They went Isaiah back there. Well, if he made it through to a limbs, you'll see him. There's a couple of our younger guys that kind of surprised me today.
Oh, yeah.
How well that they've done. We have one fellow that's only been here for about a month and a half.
Oh, the tall guy. Yeah, we were looking at that. Lee and I were talking about the fact that you can tell sometimes with a student when they're actually doing the homework they have, that you give them, say, practice this when you're at home, doing the next time you come to class. Because they come to class, and after about a week, you're like,
Yes.
there's a definite change in what you're doing, and it looks better, and it is better.
Well, I was just impressed that he was actually managed to get strikes on people who were a lot more advanced than he was. And for the amount of time that he's been with us, that's pretty good.
Yeah, 6 weeks, 12 classes, that's pretty fucking good.
Did we wind up deciding on the Lamberts tonight? No, I'm sorry, but we missed that.
How many people were in the tournament? Time would know the answer to that. Probably 20.
Yeah, there's 15 actually, because there's 3 pits of 5.
Oh. There you go. Yes.
You stream video games?
Me? No.
No.
Oh no, I've watched her play, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've watched Heather play.
I did not realize that was a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can make money doing it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
You get enough people watching you play and you get paid.
Right. And all this time I've spent discouraging Lee from playing video games. Wow.
He could have started his own channel, been an internet superstar, and be making, 6 figures a year just playing video games
First match.
If I had
4
known
times a week.
If I had known
You have
But
completely
then we
flattened.
wouldn't have had blood and iron.
Well, that's true. Right. And he wouldn't have calves like he does.
Cats?
Calves.
Calves, yes.
Calves.
No, that's true.
He wouldn't have calves.
No, I think he started off with those. He's always has. It looks like they're about ready to start.
All right.
Squats, Tony, squats. Hey, table, are you ready?
Yeah?
Yes.
Judges, are you ready?
Don't tell Nicole about
Fighters, are you
Fortnite.
ready?
Sorry?
Don't tell Nicole about Fortnite. Oh.
Don't Fortnite? Okay, well, you realize that now you've said that he's going to have to.
We're just talking about you making Lee make more money.
Ah, I see.
She says, no, leave Fortnite out. Go Thomas.
This coach destroyed Lee's financial future.
He could have been an internet star.
Yeah, probably.
Fighter self-calls. 2 points goal.
2 points goal.
That's true.
Fence.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Oh, that was a nice little cut.
Judges.
what do you mean? He's just so fast.
Target area.
Griffin, no, look at me, look down.
The only hope I have of hitting him when we spar a longsword is he misjudges the length of my arms.
2 points
Ooh.
flat.
I'll snag him, but you know, it doesn't happen a lot.
Oh, come on now.
Judges.
No, that was a nice shot to the leg. Credit
Yeah.
where credit is due. Kevin
2
did great.
points goal.
That was an accidental there.
I saw it.
It was.
Was it in time?
Yes.
2 minus 1 goal.
Oh, good on her.
Good on it. Fence.
Oh, another leg
Goal.
shot.
Judges.
Leg shot for leg shot.
Target area. 2 points black.
2 points black.
Fence.
Oh, nice.
Goal.
Initial headshot.
Judges. Target area.
I saw head, but I'll let the judges call it.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing
2
too.
points black.
Big one, something head.
Headshot. Fighter self calls. 3 points black.
Yep. Good on her.
Heather says, I'm a small little Asian girl that trains under Thomas Potter. Yes, small little Asian half-breed. She's technically a banana.
Yeah, there you go.
Judges. No agreement.
It's funny though, when I think about it, I don't think of her as being little. Maybe it's a personality.
It totally is her personality.
Oh, almost a leg shot.
Yeah.
Just a little bit short.
Oh, there he goes. That was a good shot.
Judges. Target area.
Ah, calls an afterblow on himself. Okay.
Okay. 2 minus 1 black.
2 minus 1 black.
Good on her.
Yep.
Fence. Hold. Judges.
Just gotta get out fast enough.
Here's your coffee.
Ah.
Excellent. I have my coffee. Slajava. Slajava.
Suspicion contact black.
No quality black.
Fence.
I almost said, where's my coffee? And then I realized I don't like that coffee.
2 hands, 2 games. Too many games. You'd like this coffee,
Black, right?
but you can't have
Black. Thank you. Fence.
any. Yeah, Cindy. Thomas from your guys' school is doing quite well tonight.
Yes.
And he's holding his own against Deriva
Oh,
here.
Yeah.
Say it louder.
Judges.
And that's no easy task. You guys
No
have done well
agreement.
in training him.
Fence.
Strong coffee. I didn't know you'd have to ask Thomas.
Yes, Cindy, it's strong coffee. We'll go with that.
Fence. Hold.
Heather, do you know what kind of coffee this is? Think about
Fighter
that.
self call.
There's only about this much coffee in the cup.
2 points goal. Fence. Hold. Judges, bring it in.
looked like a shot to the side of his head. But I guess the judges may not have caught that one.
Yeah.
Are you sharing?
No agreement.
Oh, lucky for Kevin.
Fence.
Yep,
Oh.
that was a body shot.
Judges. Start area. 1 point black.
1 point black, match black. Up next, Tyler Thorson Oliver in black, Alistair Seahoy in gold.
What's up?
This is Nicholas. Nicholas is our fine technical aide.
Yes.
But you can't actually see him because he's only putting part of his body in there.
You can see his arm. I'm not sure what he was adjusting, but.
I don't know. He adjusted something, and now I feel taller.
Okay, and I think I'm a little bit more centered with it.
Excellent.
I
Excellent.
can deal with that. I'm sorry?
Just gonna disappear before I take Romeo from the back.
Okay.
Table, are you ready? Judges, are you ready?
Are we
Fighters,
ready?
are you ready? Fence. Hold.
I'm pretty sure Tyler started with us at the kids program and eventually progressed into our regular program.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to watch him. Like literally, we've seen this kid grow
2
up.
points
Yeah.
black. Fence. Hold.
That got a little messy.
Ooh, yeah.
Judges. No agreement. Fence. Looked like a basket.
It wasn't.
Sword arm. Fighter self-calls.
There you go. Good. Self-call.
2 points goal. Fence.
Yeah. Wickersham? In Kansas
When
City?
Kansas teaches Reiki.
Hold.
I'm gonna have to look this up. I haven't heard of this school.
Yeah.
I'm always interested in people doing Reiki.
Fighter calls
So you can
back.
go there and poke them? A
Yes.
lot? Yeah.
Fence.
More people to stab is always a good thing.
that's a fact.
Hold.
Oh, it's like Tyler's self-calling. On what? I missed it.
I don't know. I didn't see anything.
Insufficient contact.
They're calling it insufficient contact, so
Yeah.
we'll just watch that.
Fence. Hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little Dudley.
First double.
You can do better than that.
Fence. Hold. Judges. Carter. 2 minus 1 goal.
2 minus 1 goal.
Fence.
Oh. Benign Design wants to know where there are no thrusts in
Mostly because it's an amateur tournament,
Hold.
and
Back basket. Thank
the
you.
problem is the sticks don't have enough flex. If someone decides to
No
thrust,
change.
you got to remember to let go of the stick and let the basket slide.
Hold.
And sometimes under duress, people forget these things. We don't want anyone to get too hurt.
They're going to go home, you know, and tomorrow wake up with the bruises and the welts and everything else still there.
Yeah, we don't need them to
Little
go home
pieces
with
of
like,
burst,
ruptured
broken
spleens
skin.
and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah, exactly. You know, and if you were enabling thrusting in this kind of a competition, someone like Jesse, who's does shots for the neck all the time,
Yep.
right? I mean, you know, that's my favorite target zone is to target the neck, but then you'd have a problem. Then you'd have people getting popped in the neck.
Yeah, no, and that's its own danger. Even with
Three
even with
minus
the Gaucher.
one black.
So yeah, just for safety concerns, we've taken it out of those two.
That looked a little greasy.
Yep.
No agreement. Fence. Hold.
I won't call that a ring out if the ring rolls away.
Judges. Target area. You're calling it back? Yeah.
Ah,
Fighter
okay.
calls it strike back.
Good on him.
Oh, ouch. She says, Heather says, well, you mean head and neck, Thomas, as per our last sparring?
Okay.
Judges.
It was an accident. You're too short.
Target area.
Jeez.
1
That's
point black.
nasty.
Fence.
Oh,
That started off so well.
I know.
And then I think
He's getting
our
tired.
gold fighter, yeah, well, that he
Getting
kind of
tired.
stumbled a bit.
Bring it in.
Well, it looked like he was getting. It looked like he was getting swarmed pretty hard. And
Yeah.
that's what. You know, when you're tired. Yeah.
And you're backpedaling, that's exactly, you'll land on your butt.
Yeah.
Scott's asking if we use colored tape. Well, technically I suppose we could, but our mats, unfortunately, we've tried tape on them and it actually damages the mats.
No
So
exchange.
we probably will look at other options, but unless we could find some kind of tape that won't, leave marks,
Okay.
probably
That's
not.
it.
And this mat is ridiculously expensive.
Each one of those little squares, when I bought them a little while ago, literally $40 a square. It's not cheap.
Yeah.
I bought the floor in sections.
Yeah.
The floor gradually expanded as our revenue increased. I actually had one of our students pay us in flooring. Like literally, okay, I don't, it's like I'll pay for like a section of this in lieu of
Not
monthly
bad.
fees. Yes, no, I'm like, I'll take that.
Colored tiles, chop.
Colored tiles. Now we want something, not colored tiles for the ring, you mean? Chop, possibly, if it washed out okay.
Table, are you ready?
Oh yeah. You can you
Judges, are
get
you ready?
you get false edge points all the time. with
Fighters,
this
are
stuff.
you ready?
Yep. I'm pretty sure Lee was using a
Fight!
couple false edge strikes with his.
Yeah.
Are those wrestling mats? EVA mats? Let me try to remember.
They're kind of a hybrid, if I remember correctly when we got them. They're not strictly traditional wrestling mats. They're pretty close to what we use in the stunt industry as high density, which is why they're so expensive.
Fence.
But they're not like true high density mats.
Yeah, somewhere in between those two.
Hold. Fighter self-call.
And colored tiles, Heather, would be a matter of trying to find colored tiles and then
1
replace it.
point
You
goal.
know, just buy enough to pop up and create the ring space.
Fence.
Well, trying to separate these things,
Yeah, it's
that's a
work.
task in itself.
Ooh,
That's nice.
two tall guys fighting.
Yeah. Our Groot versus. I gotta come up with a nickname for Andy.
Groot and Andy, yeah.
2
That
points
sounds like
black.
a cartoon.
Groot and
and
Andy. Or pop Groot.
Hold.
Groot's expressed an interest in rapier. I love this. Get like the crazy, stupid, tall guys with tons of reach and teach them to play with the reach weapon.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I could make a monster.
You could. You could be like, this is what I'm going to do for the human community. I'm going to create another monster. Since we don't have Sean Franklin as our house monster anymore, we can have Groot.
Oh, we'll just train them up in different weapons.
Yeah.
Make Groot the rapier monster, and we'll take Andy there, and we'll, I don't know.
Longsword monster.
Yeah.
1 point black.
We'll cross train them. We'll have the monsters each.
You getting your ribs before you got in the head afterwards. First set was right. Oh, okay.
Get over. The call is 1 point black.
1 point black.
Fence.
Okay, black
Keep
fighters
going.
calling. Oh, they don't like it? Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
Hold.
That was good luck.
Yeah,
That was a good leg shot.
with an afterblow.
Judges.
I think it was within time. The speed they were going. I'd give it to them.
1 point black.
1 point black.
Fence.
Alrighty, people.
Hold. Judges.
Yeah.
Somebody went to a Tebow
1
workshop
point
with,
black.
Sean Franklin. Yeah, Tebow was his thing.
Fence. Hold. Judges. Target area. 2 points black. 10.
2 points black. Match
I
black.
was going to say that should be matched. And Groot takes another one. Nice.
Next up, we have Urban League.
Well, technically, the different colored mats, we could just flip these over. They are blue on the other side. But taking them apart, I'm always worried that they'll tear.
Yeah. Don't worry, Heather. You can get in here a couple of times with a couple of the other less tall people, and you can take the floor apart and make it work for us. It'll be awesome.
Yes, these guys are very tall. I think Groot is 6'6" and
Yeah.
Andy is 5'5". Like, we got some real tall ones here.
Yeah, and it's
You
true.
just wait till we train them up and send them out into the hemo world.
And it's true. Like, you watch them when they're trying to fight, and you can see that
There's not
staying
enough room.
in bounds is going to be a struggle that they're going to deal with the whole time that they're competing. And other schools will figure out, if they can try to rush them and push them, they can try to get them out of bounds and get them off their game.
Yeah, or just dance around them enough.
Well, Groot was pretty good. The last series of fights that they were doing, he would control this. He was controlling the center of the ring,
That's
and I
what I
don't know
try
if
to
he was
do.
doing it intentionally.
Yeah.
But that's the best way if you're bigger than somebody to fight from is to
Get
fight
the
from
middle.
the center of the ring and
Insufficient.
hold your
block
ground
time
there.
black.
Generally speaking, most women's tournaments, I am pretty tall. I'm 5'10".
Yeah.
So that's exactly what I would do: is get to the middle and then just make them work around me. It worked. I went for 3 years without losing a tournament.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, Jesse's been with us a very long time. Jesse Tucker is actually our very first student, and that comes with its advantages and disadvantages. Poor guys had to unlearn so many things that, well, in the beginning, things have changed so much in what we've learned and
Yeah.
our progression as a school. So, you know, the stuff that we taught him, it's like old, and so he's had to like unlearn and relearn stuff.
Yeah.
But he's been with us like 10 years, and a lot of that's, you know, he's very, very good at the measured timing thing, and just moving as little as possible to go in there and just
Yeah,
land a
economy of
strike.
movement.
3 - 1.
Is
Goal.
that what you teach? Is that what you teach yours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Economy of movement. That's what I teach my people all the time. That and he who hesitates on the plains of victory fucking dies.
Too. And you can see it too. They pause for just
All
half a
right,
second,
3
and
points
you're in
goal.
Yeah.
Points goal.
Thank you, fighters.
there. I know I take advantage of it.
Fence.
Jesse's being nice. He hit him in the head. That's the most protected part of his body.
Say don't bob when stepping.
Yep. I'm sure Irwin knows what to do with that.
Cries in 5'11".
Insufficient. Resume. Across the basket. Oh! Target area.
I think he was hitting the leg.
2 points goal.
2 points goal.
Fence.
Speed kills.
Yeah, the other guy.
That's a fact.
Oh!
Well, he got the afterblow in. See, I thought Jesse liked his first, but that's just me.
No exchange.
Okay, can't make a decision. Just call it.
Yeah. Uh-oh, here we go. Last exchange.
Well, they got to time these. You know, otherwise they could go on forever.
Oh! Judges. Target area.
Yeah.
3 points
Very, very
goal.
much so. Erwin has an interesting hobby. He actually makes knives.
That's what Lee was telling me. He's the Sal's White Rock knife maker.
Yes, and he actually makes really, really good ones. Like,
Yeah.
for an amateur, that's he does very well.
Haha. Read that.
Well, Jesse is also
Yeah.
very well versed in rapier, so
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Funny, I think we were actually working on some of those in rapier class earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know when a shot's going into a target that's armored and you can just let it go.
I love it when I actually see people using the stuff that I teach them.
Right?
Yes.
It's nice when they use what you teach them and they win and do things.
Yes, look, they did the thing that I showed them.
That's right.
All right, we have entered into the semi-final.
Da 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 da.
Tables, are you ready?
So we've got a Deritter
Judges, are you ready?
and a Tyler.
Fencers, are you ready?
And a heater shield? Huh.
Using Albion Alexandria with a heated shield? I'm not sure.
Oh!
I have to remember what the Alexandria actually looks like.
Target
Are we in
area.
Alexandria?
Yeah,
right.
I'll have to look that up.
1 point block.
1 point flat.
Fence. Oh!
Several articles of art depicting such.
Target area.
It's just the.
Oh, okay, like a regular kind of longsword.
Yeah.
1 point block.
Where's my memory on heater shield?
Say again?
Heater
Fence.
shield is
Bigger.
like height ones?
Kinda. They're about this tall.
Oh, okay. Ooh, nice.
Oh! Judges.
Insufficient contact from
I would agree, it looked a little tippy.
insufficient. Insufficient goal.
Insufficient contact goal.
It's pretty much a super wide and comes down into that straight point. That was the made of that thing. Just that there's no this.
Yeah,
It just goes.
Target area.
straight point.
And that's very,
2
very
points
wide right
flat.
up
Yeah, it looks a lot like this, the same lines as the Principe.
there. Yeah.
They that kind of build.
Yeah. Same idea. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But it's an Albion, so yeah.
visiting Vermont soon.
Oh! Find herself home.
Miles Parkman. Well, you know, we weren't planning on visiting Vermont anytime soon, but if you
Lee,
ever wanted to have us out
Planning
for
on
a
visiting
seminar,
Vermont?
Vermont, we could.
you know, get in touch with us on email,
Fence!
and we can always arrange something.
Yeah.
We would love to come out and see that part of the country.
Oh! Judges! Bring it in.
Yeah, Vermont might be fun.
Yeah, well, I've never been there.
I've never been there either. Vermont sounds lovely.
First double.
Be a good place for a motorcycle ride. Is Vermont a good place for a motorcycle ride?
Fence!
Tell us this, John.
You mean like riding out there or just riding around Vermont?
No, I would just ride to Vermont to visit.
Gotcha.
If Waz Pac-Man can sell Vermont to us, you know.
Judges!
Well, that's one of the things that's really great about humans is let us travel a whole lot.
Yeah.
No agreement.
We're part of Meyer Fry
Fence!
Field. Oh, good question. Vermont is literally right next to your country. No,
Well,
Washington State is right next to my country.
so technically is Montana.
Yeah,
Anything that borders.
it's amazing for motorcycle rides. Really,
Okay.
really.
Colorado, yep.
Judges, bring it in.
Excellent. Colorado, I haven't ridden through. I think I've only done, let's see, last
Arizona's
summer
a gem for scenic drives. Well, you've ridden
I know,
through there.
I've heard that. I haven't been down to Arizona yet.
Nope.
No, I was supposed to go last year,
Okay.
and I never made it.
Maybe that's why I thought you'd been there.
No. Yeah, I was supposed to go to Arizona and New Mexico last year after Combat Con.
Gotcha.
And instead I had to go back to work because of the Man in the High Castle. Because they owned my soul.
But they pay you well, so
Well,
why
they
are
pay
you
me well,
complaining?
so I don't complain.
I don't know, that sounded a little bit like complaining.
No.
That's black.
It was good. That was some good stuff.
Well, there you go. Plan a road trip.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you want us to come out and teach you some HEMA stuff or go through some anything,
Steve, post the score.
make arrangements.
Yeah. The
All right.
fight team and all of the head instructors of Blood and Iron have traveled to numerous schools around the world,
Fighting for bronze.
taught
Tyler
seminars,
versus
and
Oliver.
come back and forth 3-4 times to teach at certain schools and in certain places, and in tournaments, and they've set up specific seminars. So they are not unused to traveling to teach.
Just tell us what you're interested in. We have different instructors.
Go visit Mordhau and Phoenix Society.
Well, funny thing about that school, I'm not sure if you're familiar. There's a little bit of a story behind that.
Yes.
We had our Brittany,
Yes.
and Brittany
He
Reeves,
was stolen.
and Brittany was Blood and Iron, and Kyle Griswold is from the Phoenix Society, and they met in Combat Con, and well, they really hit it off, and they got married, and now they're
Table, are you ready?
branched off and made their own little school, which is Mordhau. So
Yeah.
we're very closely affiliated.
It's like a blood wedding.
Yeah. Well, we kind of thought of it as when we got Richard Marson up here, you know, and then there was us, and we were kind of negotiating the marriage. Not really, but it was kind of like that.
Oh, this should be interesting.
Yes.
Groot
Jesse
versus Jesse.
Well, it's almost the mountain, but it's Groot.
Yeah.
Groot's too nice to be the mountain. The mountain was mean.
Yeah.
Target.
Oh yeah, he got him.
1 point goal.
1 point goal.
Fence.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to work out your deltoids, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Deltoids and your rhomboids, everything on your upper back and in the back. Any kind of shield that big.
Oh. Judges.
I was too focused on girls and pot.
2 points, black.
Well, there you go.
Fence.
Now, the Phoenix Society is a good place to go if you're in the area. Richard Marston is a fantastic teacher, but that's actually his profession
Yeah.
outside of HEMA. So combine the two, an education degree and all the background in HEMA. You can't go wrong. I think Jesse got hit. He's tapping on
1
his leg.
point, goal.
Hey, yeah, the video's still going, right?
Yeah.
Fence.
Style of these two is similar. Oh, they are both our students.
Jesse just has way more of a skill set, that's all.
He has to work at it a little harder because, well, Groot's got a foot and a half of reach on him.
Yeah, ain't no doubt about that.
Groot's got about a foot and a half of reach on everybody. So.
Yeah.
2 minus 1,
I had one of my guys in my class, Jeffrey James, really tall guy, like that kind of tall. And whenever it came to knife sparring, like nobody could figure out how to fight him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like,
Once you're past the pointy end, it's not so bad.
I was like, watch this.
Yeah.
Same thing when we did knife and tomahawk. Nobody, because he was so long, and he would make that nice cone like this.
Oh,
People
yeah?
couldn't get in there. I was
Really?
like, watch.
Yeah. They show him what to do.
I was like, I taught him.
Especially if they stick it out like that, outside line. Yeah.
Last exchange.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
judges.
Yep.
Target area. 2 points, goal.
You might not be able to get the deep targets, but you can definitely get the extremities.
The joys of being small.
Yep.
Fighting for goal against Kevin DeRitter. Jesse Tucker.
Oh, there we go.
Fighting for bronze against other Tyler. This Tyler.
Well, for those that are saying that they're a little short when they're fighting, Jackal, Red 5-4. Okay.
Who's
One of-
Jackal Red?
One of the most vicious rapier fighters I've ever had is Adam Simmons. Adam Simmons is probably like 5'1". He's like the tiniest little guy. But he'll get in there and stab you.
Yeah.
So, you know, doesn't matter how tall you are. There's always a way in.
Trying to fight tall people, or Thomas, is like how to win.
How can I win?
You think I'm going to teach you how to do that? It's madness, girl.
He's got to stay one step ahead of you.
Less body means less mass you need to move. Okay, so you have a point there. However,
Yes. Sometimes the mass is muscle, which means it can move pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Case in point, Lee Smith.
and since I'm nowhere near as strong as I was in my 20s and 30s, I now use treachery and guile. It's
Yes.
an old guy thing. Treachery and guile. You can
Yes.
ask two hands too many games about that.
Yes, what is
I've
it?
been
that-
squished.
You've been squished, yeah. Is it age and guile would be youth and
Table, are you
Oh
ready?
yeah, youth and speed. You
Yeah.
beat it with treachery and guile
Judges,
all
are
the
you
time.
ready? This is our
the
bronze
treachery is the best
medal
part.
match.
I always invite them in. Come on, no, it's okay. Come on, come get me.
That scares them because they know you know something they don't know.
Fighters, are you ready?
So I'm taking this is the bronze medal match we're at.
Yeah.
Root and Tyler. Nice exchange.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you got him.
Yep.
judges.
When your mask thingy is all Daffy Duck, you obviously got hit.
Yeah.
Target area. 3 points goal.
Yeah.
3 points goal.
Fence.
The scary part is little Tyler He's not done growing yet.
No.
He's almost as tall as fruit.
Tyler big, Tyler small.
Judges.
Yeah.
Target area.
Little Tyler versus Big Tyler.
2 points black.
2 points black.
Fence. Judges.
Never said having muscle mass mages though.
Oh,
Target
what's
area.
that?
Myth, big people.
2 points
Big
black.
people are faster provided they have big muscles too.
Fence.
Actually, John, what it is if you have better fast twitch muscle response, it doesn't matter whether you're big or small. That's going to make you fast. Fast twitch muscle response is what makes you fast. You can train. Like when I was coaching rugby, I would coach
1 point.
3 different things:
goal.
speed, agility, and quickness, and they're all very different things. But you can train it.
Ball.
You
Judges.
can be faster.
Judges, bring it in.
Well, basically, your muscles will do whatever you train them to do.
Judges.
Oh yeah, no Heather, yes. You get props for always stepping in there and wanting to fight me.
1 point goal.
1 point goal.
Fence.
Ooh, this is a good fight, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're liking this.
Ball.
How close in their training are these two?
Tyler's been at it a little longer than.
Which?
Oh, sorry, Little Tyler.
Little Tyler,
I
yeah.
realize I have
Area.
to differentiate
Yes.
because they're both Tyler.
3
I
points.
just refer to Groot and Tyler. But
Yeah.
yeah, Little Tyler's been with us, like I said, since kids program. Groot's been with us about a year now,
Right.
if not maybe a little less.
3 points goal.
But
3 points goal.
he's actually very
Fence.
Right.
bodily aware, and he's really easy to coach. So he's come up rather quickly.
Good honor. Wow.
Good honor. Very nice.
Fighter self goal. 2 points goal.
Match goal. Shake hands. Hey Tyler, good fight, guys. That was really nice to watch.
Who did better?
Tyler!
All right. Our winner of the bronze medal match, Tyler Jansen. Let's hear it for Tyler Burstall.
First out of 15 fighters. And Tyler, little Tyler, how old are you?
17.
Yeah, 17.
17 and growing.
Yeah.
Scary.
Hey, Tyler, really good.
Up next,
Nice
gold medal match.
In black, we have Kevin the winner.
Oh, Kevin versus Jesse. This will be fun.
Yeah, this will be good. I gotta go after this one.
Nope, that's fair.
Have to be- You're gonna have to sit and do the rest of this with your husband.
Oh, please.
Yeah. Oh, benign or design? Hey, I'll tell you, one of the things that I did, that my father was a prize fighter back in
Are
the
you
day,
ready?
and when he taught me boxing, one of the things that
Judges, are you
he
ready?
taught me to do to be fast
Fighters,
was
are you
actually to
ready?
stand in a mirror, in front of a mirror,
Fence.
with your marks, and try to be faster than your own hands. It sounds crazy, but it actually fucking works.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good. No, Macklemore's fighting Tomahawk.
Yes.
Yeah,
This is our gold medal match.
I know.
Tip the call back. Awesome.
Speaking of speed and economy of movement, wow,
Yeah, these guys are fast.
holy shit.
Hold. Take it back. Insufficient. No exchange.
Good call, guys.
Yep.
Fence.
Well, these guys know what they're doing. They'll call it.
Whoa,
Dismissive.
there was some juice there.
Yep. little puff of smoke that sticks me. Yeah, I love that.
Good.
Fighter self call.
Wow.
There you go.
Two points goal.
2 points goal.
Fence.
Good.
Calls back. Good honor.
Jesse doesn't want it.
Fence.
Fair. It's on your honor.
Yeah.
Ball.
Somebody got hit.
Judges. Fighter self calls.
Nice.
3 points goal.
This is good.
Fence.
That was almost a leg shot.
Good.
Ball.
Where? I missed.
Judges, do we see sufficient contact?
I don't think so, man. I felt that was my chance.
Insufficient contact goal. Fence. Ball. No agreement. Fence. Ball. Judges.
Yeah.
Target area.
Leg.
Yep.
1 point
Good.
black.
Wow.
1 point black.
Fence. Ball.
Nice.
Judges. Target area. 2 points goal.
2 points goal.
Fence.
Last exchange.
Ball.
That was good.
Judges.
Black, black.
Target area. Judges, bring it in. Top of the shoulder. Fire self call. 3 points black. Match goal.
Close.
That's awesome.
In second place, Kevin DeRitter. And in first place,
That was a fight.
Jesse Tucker.
Yeah.
All right, let's have our medalists in the center for quick photo.
Oh, hey, Kurikan. Dwight McLemore's fighting Tomahawk. It's good stuff. I like it.
Yeah, we actually own both of his books.
Yeah.
One of them disappeared, which I'm very, very sad about. It was an autographed edition that he gave
Really?
to us. Yeah, we went to his weekend class in Ismac, and he kind of adopted us for the weekend. We were part
Wow.
of it, yeah. And he actually gifted Lee one of his training tomahawks. So he signed the book. We brought it here and we let people look at it. And well, went looking for it one day and it's not there anymore. So I'm most upset about that. But yes,
Wow.
definitely both of his books. And he does all the artwork and stuff himself. Like those are all his.
Really?
Yeah, he
I
draws
didn't know
all
that.
the pictures himself.
Did not know that.
All right, now can I get all my fighters in the middle for a group photo?
All right. All right, troops. I'm out of here. When in doubt, shoot it out. Later.
Thank you. Get my husband in here.
All right.
Please, that includes you.
Your wife was watching this. All right, because I'm out of here.
I can move over. I'm not sure how much of this we're gonna read. Yes, group photo time. Thought there might be some prizes. Schoolers signing off, saying their goodbyes.
Is the stream off?
Sorry?
Is the stream off?
It's still on, yeah.
Okay, let's finish up the stream.